Hi, guys. It's Magic from Find the Magnificence in You. And this is another episode of Let's Talk About It, spiritual messages, and more. Ooh. All right, so I always start off with the collective message. These are channeled messages. So I usually tell people put their sign in the chat so I can pick up your energy, okay? I appreciate you for joining me this morning. I'm on a little bit later than usual. I was going to come on a little bit earlier, but I needed to calibrate my energy. Okay, Spirit of the Universe, please connect me to the collective of the all so that I can give them a clear, accurate message for their highest and holiest good. And while I get my cards prepared, I'll just wait for a few more people to come in. Say hello, introduce yourself. It's October 13th. It's a full moon in Aries. So you may have been feeling this energy is heavy. You may have been purging, feeling very intense. That's the only word I can think of that could really describe this energy. Intense. It's an intensity in the air. Hi, Dominique. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful evening. I know yesterday was a little crazy. How was your night? Have you been reflecting on about the reading? I know the reading was like not, again, and I'm going to revisit the reading today where I'm a little bit more coherent. It's not that I'm not coherent. It's almost because I got a new gift, kind of like a new gift. It's not new. I've always gone into trances, but it's like when I get really, it feels like I'm super tired, right? Like borderline falling asleep, but I'm still conscious of what's going on. So if I'm in a reading, I'm conscious of the reading, but it's almost like I'm in this dreamlike state where I'm interacting, I'm having conversations, or I'm seeing, like having visions or hearing people talk. It's just weird. So, but it does happen when I'm a little bit more tired. But remember, the tiredness comes in depending on the energy that I'm tapping into, because I'm not always tired. It's just when I start tapping into the energy, I'm using a lot of my energy and it kind of drains my battery. So then I therefore feel tired. Yes, girl. So if I was a little snappy, I wasn't meant to be. But the thing is, I did notice you mentioning how I'm so confused, and I immediately your spirit guide or my spirit guide, because I kept hearing a man for you, and when I was in your reading, it was male. It's a denial thing. I don't want to hear this. This is not what I want to hear. So immediately you go to confusion. Your mind goes to overthinking. I know what you is not. And sometimes I do need to exert myself, because if you don't, people don't understand. Like this is not a game. You know what I mean? Tapping into people's energy is not a game. I do get tired. It drains me, it's dangerous, especially if I tap into the wrong energy. Wow. As soon as I said that, I got the Five of Swords. You know what I'm saying? That if that's not a sign, I don't know what that is. You understand? So, but I love this work. I do. I feel comfortable in doing this work because I feel like this is what I was meant to do. Did I wake up one day and say, "Oh, I'm going to be a tarot reader or a quote unquote psychic"? I don't claim to be a psychic. I've never called myself a psychic. People just make the assumption that I'm more than a psychic. You understand? Because and not to like downgrade it, not to make it seem like being a psychic is there's something wrong with it. No, it comes with this. But I look at myself as a teacher. Hi, Miriam. Thank you for joining. Right. That's what I was saying, because that's what I was saying. There was too much sidebar. That's what really agitated me. It's like you pay me for service, but y'all over here having a whole, I get it. First of all, this is why I don't look at what you guys are writing while I'm doing the reading, because it distracts me. Then on top of that, you guys are not focusing on what I'm saying. So yeah, that and then for someone to be like, oh, well, I paid you. Well, yeah, but I gave you your service that you paid for, you know. So I had to kind of like, because y'all already know me, my throat chakra. But it's funny because I'm very articulate. I'm not afraid to speak and express. But then I noticed that there's another aspect of me, and it just depends on who the person is that I'm communicating with. I've been going through a lesson of being able to open up and express in my personal life. So it's very weird. Really? Thinking your whole life? I know, baby. And you know, and I don't know if I don't know if that's a compliment. Oh yeah, I did. So I hope that's a compliment. And I just be reading these cards, and you know, sometimes when people say certain things, I start to second guess myself. But then I'm just like, you know what? Don't do that, because I've proven to myself time and time and time again, you know? But people don't know that timelines do shift. So situations that I'll be seeing may not play out till next year. I could see. I be seeing, but but words of abundance. But the main thing that I'm trying to articulate is there needs to be a little bit more consideration to the reader, a certain level of respect. You know, if you think about the old days, spiritual people were revered, you know, to have the capabilities to be able to do this work. And I feel like because it's so big, it becomes so trendy now, it's like there's a certain level of respect that's missing. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking to any specific one of you guys. It's just that I've noticed this in the community itself, where people even with the people asking for free readings, don't play with me. This is a gift from God. Like, don't play with my gift. Don't play with my time and my energy. You understand? So I'm drawn to pulling this card, taking a divinely guided chance. So yeah, that's that. So, you know, so yesterday was like, whatever, like, I didn't really let it bother me, to be honest with you, because I know that I'm helping, and I know that the people that are drawn to me for a reason. And I know that I get on this YouTube thing every single day with pure intentions, every single day, pure intentions. So I don't let things bother me, um, because I know that when I do this, it's because I have a desire to be on my path, you know, as a benefit to me, and then as a benefit to you, to be able to give back to humanity. But we do need to make sure that it's equal. The exchange has to be equal at all times. It's because I would be doing you a disservice if I don't make that clear. You know, clear. There needs to be clarity. That's why I always stress that. And I need to. Soul therapy is coming up. You know, so let's get into this read. Five of Swords. Oh, you know, Hierophant's jumping out. So we're going to do, jumping out to me. It didn't come out, but when I saw it, I knew that I was supposed to pick it up. So we're going to look at the tarot cards first. Then we're going to look at the oracle cards. We have 2 5s here. So you should know by now that 5s, but if you don't know, 5s in the tarot represent challenges and changes. And oftentimes these challenges are very uncomfortable, but I always say that the 5s are challenges that induce change. What's going to get you to learn the lesson? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the lesson, right? This is the spiritual graduation. This is self-actualization, because remember, it's progressive. You're always it's like you're actual, the act of actualization, rather, is knowing thyself. It's as simple as that. Knowing who you are, and I'm talking about the authentic self, not the mask, not the whatever you present to whoever you're presenting it to. But the 5 here, especially the swords here, because we know the swords are about mental activity, communication, It's the darkness and the lightness within self, right? I was actually reading about the source from this author's perspective, and I want to read her definition of the source really quick. Okay, please don't lose. I notice that people come in and out my chat. I'm not sure if I'm not interesting or whatever I'm saying, maybe not resonating, but I want you to listen to this because I thought this was very interesting the way she put this or worded this rather. She says the source are the suit of action and intellect, ruled by the element of air. These dynamic cards address change, okay, conflict, especially this one, and power, because this one's all about conflict, change, and someone exerting their power. We always associate this with manipulative energies, conflict, battles, fights, arguments, but it's because somebody's exerting their power, right? And she put here, they point to constructive and deconstructive tendencies within us all. A reading dominated by swords indicates a situation of turmoil and distress. Okay, does constructive or deconstructive, right? And I like that because we all have constructive and deconstructive tendencies within self, because I'm always going to align the message to self, yourself, myself, because at the end of the day, that's all you got, really, right? You come in by yourself, you go out by yourself. So self-actualization is about recognizing the constructive versus the destructive within self. So we have this Five of Swords here. So I like to equate this to inner conflict, inner turmoil, because we're not talking about anybody else right now. We're talking about just you. The inner war, the inner struggle, right? The inner change, because those are the things that's going to be the catalyst for change. It's uncomfortable, yes. But the outcome is this: spiritual graduation, self-actualization, wisdom, Hierophant, Taurian energy. And this card's ruled by Mars here. And I like to look at this color here, the red, the colors, because when you read tarot, you have to take note of colors too. And the red here is base chakra energy, first chakra. Me, myself, and I. Okay, self. Me, myself, and I. Right? How do I get past the challenges and change them? Hi, Maybelline. Hi, Nicole. Hey, thank you for joining. So let me know if the message is starting to click. Is something starting to click? How do you get past yourself? Is basically what this is saying. You're standing in your own way. Because what's happening is there is a lesson to be learned, right? Because I know y'all get tired of these damn lessons. I know y'all know I verbalize this all the time. Spiritual or not, I'm being transparent. I'm a human, at the end of the day too. These lessons are arduous. They're strenuous. They're, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just all of that. And it's like, how do I get past myself so that I can get to self-actualization, right? We have two fives being presented, two stark differences, but really they're not different, because this is Martian energy. This is Mars energy, and Mars brings conflict. And this is all about conflict. So they're not that much different. And this card represents rigidness, narrow-mindedness too, but it also represents enlightenment. It also represents spirituality, the higher self. He's a priest. So we could say lower self versus higher self, right? It's the two extremes, but it's the same energy, because they both talk about challenges that induces change. And we know we're working with the base chakra because of the red here. We're working with passion too. We're working with Mars. Also, this is astrologically Taurian, and Taurian is a fixed sign. We're working with stubbornness. So we're working with, it's almost like we're trying, there's a block here, and the block is us, is ourselves, is me, myself, and I. And it's almost like we're working against ourselves so that we can, it's weird. You're working against yourself, but in the sense that is going to that is going to be the catalyst for the change. Okay, fighting yourself to keep yourself from repeating patterns, right? Acknowledging the conflict, acknowledging the deconstructive nature within self, and then needing to fight against that, right? Yes, we are our own enemies. We're fighting against that to get to so that we can get to the self-actualization. Ain't that a bitch? I'll give you an example. With me, I had to fight myself in regards to self-love and my weight and self-esteem. We all been there as women because there's predominantly women watches this channel. So it's like let's say you're someone that has battled with weight issues, right? The self-image issues. And it's like you have this goal of being a certain weight, but then you still have these deconstructive tendencies that cause you to not be disciplined, because this is about discipline as well, right? So then you got to fight yourself to be like, okay, if I want to get to this particular goal, this goal weight, I need to fight against these deconstructive tendencies. Does that make sense? Just to kind of put it into perspective. Hi, Institute. Good morning. Okay, honey. So this is what they want to present to us today. So I do need y'all to really pay attention. So it's about learning thyself, okay? Because knowing thyself is the name of the game. Learning the deconstructive and the constructive, the pros and the cons, the light and the dark, the manipulative tendencies, the always stepping in my own way, getting in my own way tendencies, the mental conflict, the mental chaos, the fighting the urge to exert yourself too much, because sometimes we overexert ourselves or overcompensate to prove ourselves. It has to be balanced. Because he's looking at these two people in the background walking away like, yeah, I won, because it's the win or lose card. This is the, I want to win at all costs card. And you do kind of have to have that energy when it comes to self. What will it take for you to win? Win at all costs, right? Because this is a battle of self right now. We're not talking about anybody else outside of ourselves. What will it take to win here? What will it take? Exactly, Maybelline. Hey, Wanda. Thank you for joining, my love. Thank you, Miriam, for your input. Like when you guys input, like when this is interactive. So when you guys interact with what I'm saying and you let me know that you are listening, that actually, like I said before, for the people that didn't hear, there has to be a certain level for the reader, because we come out here, we put ourselves out here, our energy. You know what I'm saying? So you came here to hear a message, so hear it. And it's about, because like I said, challenges that induce change. The challenge is put before you because there is a goal to be met. There is a next stage to be reached. Let me give you an analogy. We go to school, in the American school, the Western school structure is about, the indoctrination of how we are taught. We start off, in kindergarten or elementary, and we move into middle, and then we move into high school, and then we go to college. It's similar with spirituality or just this or self-evolution. We have to start, we crawl and then we walk, right? And we have to start at a point where we're novices, we're neophytes, we don't know anything. And as we move along on our journey, we learn through the experiences. Same thing. You can't get from middle school to high school unless you take that damn, what's that, end of the year exam? I don't know what they call those tests now that you got to take so that you can qualify for graduation or go into the next grade. You can't get to the next grade if you don't pass that exam, right? You go through multiple quizzes and tests, and you review chapters, and you test on every chapter, and then you keep moving on to the next chapter. So when you get to the end of the school term or the school year, there's a final test, and that test needs to be passed in order for you to graduate to the next level. This is kind of what this is talking about. The tests, the challenges, once you pass them, you graduate to the next level. That's why they're put in our path. We're always novices. We're always learning. Yes. So Spirit wants to bring in another message. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Seven of Wands. Very interesting energies here. So now we have an energy. This is Pentacles, so this is about material things, day-to-day things, right? So they're talking about daily life here with the Nine of Pentacles. And this, what they're saying is, as you graduate or as you learn throughout the journey in your day-to-day life, you accumulate, or you're gifted, because this is, for me, this is stability. This is having it all, right? Because look at her. She's in her garden. She got her pentacles. 9 is a number of isolation in the tarot. It's about the individual self. Again, the message is always about self here. This channeled message, well, at least, is about self. And for me, I'm looking at this 9, and I want to kind of refer back to this author here just to kind of get her input on what the pentacles are. Bear with me so I could get them. Okay. It says here, the suit of worldly possessions. See? The pentacles often speak to issues involving our home, money, or career, day-to-day life, right? They reflect upon our generosity and greed. Pentacles are ruled by the earth element. When many appear in a reading, it means the focus is on materialistic things, property, income, or the home. So we're talking about what you own, what belongs to, what you own or what you have control over here. Because the 9 of Pentacles is the single person, or it's the autonomy, what you govern, right? Because remember, I talked about knowing or learning thyself, right? After getting through the conflicts, inner self, after learning through the struggles, challenges, and tests, you start to know yourself better, right? Self-actualization. And now this is about applying what you have learned or what you know into your day-to-day life. The things that you would like to bring into your reality, because like the book said, this is related to your home, possessions, right? And materialistic things. But I like to look at this card when I see it as self-fulfillment. What would make you, because like I said, you're graduating spiritually, throughout this journey, because there is something to be gained, right? It's like you don't go to school and go through all those damn courses just to not gain anything. You don't go to college and pay all that money to not gain. It's something you're gaining from the lessons and the experiences, right? So in your day-to-day life, what you're gaining is the ability to master self so that you can bring in materialistic things into your reality to have fulfillment, right? What would make you happy in this incarnation, this particular incarnation, in this physical body, this physical reality? What would make you happy? What would fulfill you, basically? And again, this is talking about you and no one outside of you. We don't have any other players here but self. That's what this card represents. She has enough for herself. She's content, but she can also give to others. She can also share and be generous, or she could keep it all to herself. But the key word here is self. Right. Do they really make you happy? But let's look at this as an energy, not necessarily about the stuff that you can have, but just let's look at let's just look at the word, what would make you happy, right? Not necessarily the stuff, but the idea is knowing that the happiness is found within, knowing that you don't need anything outside of you to make you happy. Okay. Is basically what this is saying. What would make me, what's my fulfillment? It's whatever I bring to the table, whatever I have learned, I have gained spiritually, mentally, that makes me happy. We have mental energy with the swords, we have spiritual energies with the Hierophant, and we have materialistic energies, right? With the physical. But we're not looking at physical, like tangible things like, oh, I have a car, I have a house, that makes me happy. I'm just talking about you're happy within self, okay? Because we're just talking about your energy. We're just talking about energies in yourself, thyself, right? I went through a lot of challenges and tests. I graduated spiritually. I know myself a little bit better now, and I'm comfortable within self based on what I've learned. Does that make sense? Based on what I've learned, that makes me happy. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is about self-preservation. Now that I know thyself, now that I'm happy and content, know my worth, know my value, all that good stuff. Now that I'm stable, all that good stuff, I have what it is that I need. And I don't need to, this for me too is I don't need a lot to make me happy because I know myself, right? I know what my capabilities are. I know what I can attract to myself. I know that I can have whatever I want, but what I have, I'm comfortable with and I'm okay with because I'm happy within thyself. Now this is about protecting the happiness, right? Because this person, look, what is he doing? He's fighting off opposition. He's standing his ground. So now Spirit is saying, now that you know what you know, and you're good in your autonomy, preserve it, protect it, right? Because now if we bring in external factors, this would represent people outside of self trying to take what you know, take what you have, or somehow manipulate you, somehow mislead you, somehow hurt you, conquer you, whatever, right? Whatever. But because you know thyself, you're not going to let this happen now, because we're talking about a graduation spiritually here. We're in full moon energy. This is the past. This is, people taking advantage of me, people manipulating me, people stealing from me, because he got these three swords. This is conflict with people, right? You've learned your lessons, right? And now, after learning those lessons, now that you know thyself, now that you know what you do want versus what you don't want, you now know what would make you happy. Because a lot of times the test is to find out what would make you happy. Because I don't know if you guys ever had conversations with people, and have you ever had a conversation with someone and you realize during all the things that they've said to you that this person doesn't know what the fuck they want? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know. This is you knowing what would make you happy. And now that you know, this is you fighting for whatever that is, right? I know that this guy that I was dating didn't make me happy. He brought a lot of conflict. But because of that conflict, I have now changed. Hierophant, I have now graduated spiritually. I know myself better now. I know that I won't let that happen anymore. And now that I know that I'm comfortable in thyself, I know my worth and value, Knight of Pentacles, and now I'm protecting that. Now I'm standing my ground. Now I'm not necessarily being guarded or defensive, but standing your ground. Self-preservation in a healthy sense. Does that make sense? In a healthy sense. So let's tap into the oracle message here. So words of abundance was the first card. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. So if we go back to self, right, and we're not talking about anybody outside of you, and I mentioned inner turmoil, Spirit is saying that you need to make sure that you're speaking nothing but positivity over yourself. Because a lot of this conflict was because you weren't being positive about self. There was a lot of doubt, there was a lot of chaos, there was a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts, right? Sabotage, conflict. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of self-deception. So Spirit is saying that now moving into this new energy, you need to make sure that the words that you're speaking over yourself or to yourself, or the words that you're thinking, are positive. Always describe your own situation in a loving and optimistic way, or terms, using optimistic terms. And that is what you will attract for yourself. Okay. I'm gonna pull the book for a little bit more on this particular card because, okay, we as human beings, we sometimes, I mean, at least it's, me personally, let me just talk about myself. Sometimes I put myself in a position where it's kind of like a lose-lose position because I've already created a specific storyline or narrative, and I've already created an ending, right? So let me give you an example. Oh, this person is just going to hurt me like so and so did or everybody else did, right? Because you can only remember what I always throw out, that act accordingly to what you know. So if you know that so and so is just gonna hurt you like everybody else is gonna hurt you, didn't you not just manifest that for yourself? That's what you know, right? Exactly. You're gonna manifest that. And it's funny that you said that. I didn't even notice you wrote that, and that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm basically just reiterating what you just said. So we have to get out of this energy of getting in our own way, okay, to kind of tie it back, to bring it full circle, because that's what I started off with. We are our worst enemies. Who said that in the chat? Right. Baby Lee says, I'm always willing and learning. I'm wanting to learn. Right. How do we get out of our own way? Right. How do we get out of our own way? Oh, I'm never going to find a man. Oh, just whatever it is that you think, because, I'm just, I don't know exactly what you think specifically, but I know I can imagine the self-sabotaging, thoughts, or the limited beliefs that you have that are causing the conflict within your reality, right? But again, like I said, that if these conflicts don't exist, it doesn't entice or induce the change. So it's almost like you kind of have to get in your own way to get out of your way. It's an oxymoron, right? You got to kind of, because that's the challenge. Just you're being challenged, or you're challenging thyself. You're fighting against thyself so that you can change and learn through the experience. That's what you're going through right now, right? So let's look at words of abundance, and I'm glad for the people that are still here that are vibing with the message. And I could only give it how it's being given to me, and I hope that I'm articulating what's being shown to me in a way that you can understand. And if you need clarification, or if you need more clarity, let me know. But if it's meant for you, it's meant for you, so that it would click, it would flow for you. Okay, basically is what I'm saying. It says the angel brings you this card as a teaching tool. And I love the fact that they use the word teaching. The angels bring this card to you as a teaching tool to increase your flow of abundance. Affirmations are phrases that you can repeat to yourself in order to achieve a desired outcome. In truth, everything you say is an affirmation of your reality. If you affirm that you're having money difficulties or love difficulties or life difficulties, then that's what you will receive. The angels urge you to affirm only positive things. Speak over yourself. What do I always say? Encourage yourself. Affirmations. I don't care what they are. If you got to say I'm beautiful 100 times a day to encourage yourself to believe that about yourself, that's what you need to do. For example, you could post a note with the positive affirmation, I am filled with abundance. These are about abundance, but we're going to change this. I'm going to change the words up a little bit. You could write a note saying, I am filled with self-love, right? This helps bring your true abundant nature into reality, or your true nature into reality. And it replaces doubt with security and faith. I am abundant in self-love. You start to believe that you are abundant, or that you love yourself, because that was the example, through affirming the positive, and very soon your life is abundant. When we believe that we are abundant, or when you believe whatever it is that you are choosing to believe, I am strong, I am capable, I am beautiful, I am phenomenal, I am worthy, whatever it is, I am abundant, I am financially secure, I am capable of attaining this car or house or relationship or partner, whatever it is, you must believe. Okay, it starts with the belief of it. And then it says, when we believe that we are abundant, it shifts our mindsets towards more positivity, and the universe responds in kind. Law of attraction. Throughout your day, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself, because this is about what is causing this obstacle or these challenges. Why are you standing in your own way? Listen to self-talk or what you say within your mind space. It says, if you are using any negative affirmations out of habit, because that's what those habitual bad thoughts are, or bad emotions. You know, I'm ugly, or I'm not good enough, or I never get what I want. I always get rejected. I'm always getting cheated on. I'm broke. Whatever it is that you're saying out of habit, is just try finding a positive slant on what you are saying. Even if you feel silly, try it anyway. We have heard from people all over the world who have changed little other than this one small aspect of their lives, and have experienced much more positive and abundant outcomes. Okay? Change your words. The inner always affects the outer, correct? I spoke about this in soul therapy about the lessons that we encounter, the experiences are just a reflection of what is going on within ourselves. So if we have self-worth issues, we're going to be presented with self-worth lessons. So we're going to be put in alignment with a fuck boy that's going to keep playing with us and treating us as if we're unworthy. But guess what? It's because you didn't feel you were treating yourself as if you were unworthy. So how do we change the experience? Okay, it's very simple. We just have to program our minds to think differently. I'm shuffling so that any message that comes out will come out. So declutter, it says you'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace, also mind space. All right. I love this declutter card because this is my remove whatever doesn't serve mentally. We're talking about the self. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. You guys see my butt? All right. Sorry about that. It's 1010. Somebody look up the angel number 1010. The phone rang at 1010, so that must be a big message. Oh, I hope, did y'all see my butt? Because this is a short dress. I hope not. Right. Somebody look up 1010 because the phone rang at 1010. So that must mean I said something right. Okay, thank you, Institute, for letting me know you didn't see my ass. Okay, so decluttering is my remove what doesn't serve you card. So, because we're trying to figure out how can we get past ourselves so we can get to spiritual graduation, so we could get to the fulfillment and abundance within self, so that and then we preserve it, or we protect it. It says declutter. What about you? Can you declutter? Okay. What are you 10, 11? You know, I always see the numbers ending in 11. What can you change about yourself, or what can you declutter within self, right? What type of thoughts? Wow. Thank you, Dominique. Anybody else can give me another angel message? Right. That's what this is about. Elevating your thoughts, right? Pushing through the challenges, because those challenges were there to show you something so that you could get to this. The Nine of Pentacles energy. All the single women, all the single ladies. You don't have to necessarily be single, but this is like the single card. I mean, the people in the chat are usually single or in separation, right? Somebody else look up angel number 1010. But how can you get to this place here, this Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're fulfilled? Somebody look up the definition of Nine of Pentacles for me. It's not a coincidence. It's not. because that's what we're talking about, right? Thank you, Dominique. Somebody else look up 9 of Pentacles. It doesn't matter what source, whatever comes up first, just read what it means. Take a little bit of it and paste it in the chat. What can you declutter? What doesn't serve anymore? And I didn't title this full moon in Aries. I should change the title reading, because this is what this moon is bringing to the surface. The moon is about, when we have full moons, it's about harvest, right? It's a harvest. But it's also a time of releasing, so that we can reap the rewards of what the seeds that were planted in the new moon. Okay, Spirit got a message. I like this message. Justice. Spirit says justice is coming in for somebody that has been doing the work, that has decluttered. Dominique says, in a general context, the 9 of Pentacles is a great omen to get, as it represents success, independence, confidence, freedom, security, stability, and it's a minor arcana of abundance. Did you know that the 9 of Pentacles is like a minor arcana of the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress? Look, justice. Yes, this is the gift to self. When you go through this spiritual graduation, that's what you get. Success. Remember when I said that you don't go to school and graduate and not expect not to get something out of it? Why do people go to college? To be successful, to have good paying jobs. True or false? So why do we go through the spiritual test? What does that success look like for you? It's different for everybody. But someone tell me what you think what that success looks like for you when you go through the spiritual test and you graduate. And you get that degree. What does that look like for you? What does self-actualization look like for you? Can someone share? Because Spirit says that's justice. That's justice, baby. I'm going to change this title to the video. Somebody help me with this. What you think this title should be? Please, everybody interact. Not just Dominique. Somebody tell me. And please like the chat. Right? It looks like the 9 of Pentacles. I'm successful. I got money. I'm happy. I'm confident. I feel good about myself. Now I could share this with somebody else. Now I'm ready for a relationship. That's what it looked like for me. Right? Finding self. Who else want to share? You understand? Spirit says what it looks like justice. And the clutter is saying doing the right thing, removing what doesn't serve. What brings injustice for you as it pertains to self, right? What if we're talking about how you've been standing in your own way, what type of justice can you bring to yourself in order to get to this 9 of Pentacles? So let's sit in that energy for a little bit. The devil. What does the devil represent here? What does the devil represent here? That's that thing that's been getting in our way, right? That's us. Remember, this is all about you. So when I'm reading this from the perspective of yourself. I'm telling you about yourself, about your journey. The devil comes out. And I asked right before it came out, what can you cut out? What kind of justice can you bring yourself? What has been standing in your way? The devil came out. So what does this represent for you? Somebody, anybody? Self-love. Thank you, Maybelline. This is what you got to cut out with the sword of justice. Or this is what the universe is helping you cut out, at least, because these are major arcanas. Universe is saying, yeah, you could get here, but before that, we need to come in here and cut away We need to bring in balance and fairness and justice and cut this out, the devil. So that devil could be what it could be: food addiction, it could be addiction in general, it could be a particular relationship, it could be a habit, right? It could be a job, it could be yourself. Sometimes you got to cut yourself, at least a certain aspect of yourself, out of the equation. What does this devil mean to you? For me, it's fear. Being afraid of opening up to a particular person or a particular reality, being afraid of letting something go, being afraid that I won't be successful. Damn, that's a lot. So now they're giving me some more messages. They like what I just said. So they've given me the Six of Pentacles, balance in your day-to-day life. Pentacles represent day-to-day life that has to do with materialistic things. Six of Pentacles. They've given me the Daughter of Pentacles, the neophyte, the student, the page. This could be messages. This could be a person. But remember, we're just talking about self. So we're going to look at these as energies. This is the willingness to learn. And then they gave us the Emperor. That's interesting. So we have the Daughter of Pentacles here, which is the page. And this is a new start, a fresh new start. I'm going to hold off on these last two. So I'm going to read this as Justice with the Devil, because these are two major arcana. So something big is happening with this full moon. And then I'm going to use the Six of Pentacles as the anchoring energy. And these last two cards are the outcome energies, right? Because let's look at taking a divinely guided chance. It says listen to this carefully, because this is very important. Because remember, we started off with the fives. What does the five mean in tarot? The fives are about challenges that induce change, challenges and changes. It says here, all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. How perfect is this card? I want to read that one more time. Hi, Araceli. You did? Okay, thank you. How powerful is this? So we're talking about the full moon in Aries. I don't know how to go back and change the title. Give me a second. Let me see if I could change the title to full moon in Aries. I got your payment, my love. I'm going to read it slower. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. He had to take a risk. As you preserve and protect what you know, the new you must be willing to take a risk here. This is about perseverance. This is about determination. This is about competition. This is about opposition. But with knowing that there is opposition, knowing that there will be competition, knowing that there will be challenges, and the seven also knowing, right? Because seven is about knowing, enlightenment, reflection. You still got to take this risk, right? Because now that you know thyself, now that you're good, you're confident. It says here, as you leave behind, which is comfortable, old you learning them old ass lessons over and over again. You're leaving that shit behind. And familiar, but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Okay. Let's see if I could change this title around, because I think this is a very powerful reading. What do you guys think? Oh, I was already there. Oh, you've made a payment through what? PayPal? I'm not looking at payment just yet, but I'll take a look for you, Miriam. Um, because I don't want to be thrown off. Okay, I want to keep my intention set on the message that's being presented. I did get it, Miriam, so don't worry. All right, so let's get back to the message. And I want to get the book on this card. Take a divinely guided chance. So it says here. This card encourages you to move forward with your inner guidance, even if you presently can't foresee how it will all work out. When you take a chance with the guidance that you are receiving, your actions are saying that you trust God and the angels. Placing our trust in the divine makes good sense, since heaven can see our actions from a 360-degree perspective that we often lack. God and the angels can see the repercussions of our actions, echoing out into infinity, whereas we are lucky to be able to accurately predict the ripple effects through the next day. Very few monumental and important tasks has been achieved by people who did not take some sort of risk. We know that it could be intimidating, but trust that you are being led towards a positive and abundant future. God and the angels are with you every step of the way, ensuring that you will only receive that which is for your highest good. The angels of abundance are not encouraging you to take needless risks or to behave recklessly, however. Ensure that you are following divine guidance, not some ego based desire. Greed, anger, and lust are not the emotions of the angels, and they will never guide you with those feelings. True non ego based guidance comes in the form of love, inspiration, and giving. You can be assured that if you are receiving guidance that does not come from a place of deep and powerful love, it is not true guidance and you should not follow it. You can always ask God to help you to know if your guidance is true or not, and you will receive a clear sign to answer you. That is powerful. When you trust God and put your faith in the universe and take this divinely guided chance to where you're being guided, Okay, that's different for everybody. You may be guided towards something, away from something. You may be guided to something completely different that you haven't thought of. But because we're talking about self, where are you being guided here? Because obviously this was your life before, full of challenges and hardship. You've learned a bunch of lessons, and now you're in a place of stability, okay? Or you're going to get there soon. If you're not quite there yet, you may still be here. That's okay. That's okay. If you're still in a state of conflict or not knowing, that's okay, because remember, you're learning thyself so you can know thyself, self-actualization. So now you're going to need to take some sort of risk. So let's get back to the Six of Pentacles. So she says in her book, let me get her book out because this is the new deck that Institute. Thank you, Institute. One more time, I'm going to shout Institute out for gifting me with this beautiful deck. If you have bought something off of my wish list, I didn't get 2 of the items. Amazon told me that I got 3 orders off of my wish list. Just know that 2 of the items haven't been accounted for. So you may need to call them and get a refund. But I have told the person that lives in my old condo, oh my God, I went to my old condo and it brought so much nostalgia, and I got so sad yesterday because that damn condo was so beautiful and so lovely. It was 1,500 square feet. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, beautiful kitchen, beautiful bathrooms. It was just perfect for me. So I was really down yesterday, but I don't want to talk about that. But anyway, so she was very kind. I gave her my number and I told her if they come in, to let me know. So if you did order something, please let me know when let me know when it's supposed to be delivered so that I know when to contact her. But if it has already been delivered, I didn't get it. I've only got Institute's gift. Okay. Why are you saying, Okay. I may not answer all the questions that have been paid for. So just know that when I get to your name, don't get mad. I have the right to accept or refuse funds. All right. So the Six of Pentacles, she calls this prosperity, growth, and generosity. I love growth. I love growth. What do you think? with the word growth. Isn't that a good word based on the message that I'm channeling growth? The full moon. What are you actualizing? What are you knowing? What are you learning about yourself? You're learning that you're growing, right? What do you think about that? So it says here, the Six of Pentacles indicate that your long-awaiting fruits are ready for harvesting, bringing more wealth than anticipated. Make sure you're generous during this bountiful time. This card can also signify generosity coming from someone else. If this is the case, accept the help with grace and put the resources to good use. Somebody may be wanting to come in with generosity, more generosity. This could be you getting funds. This could be you. So let's say, this message, because this message is not just based on love. Let's just say you've been going through a hard time financially. That's the challenges. That's the conflicts for you. And this Nine of Pentacles represents money coming in, a better job. If your situation is conflict in love or with the love matter or twin flame or soulmate, this Nine of Pentacles can represent somebody seeing how stable and how beautiful and how worthy and how valuable you are. And this person wants to come in and fight for you and protect this love, whatever, right? Because this could represent commitment. Someone says, I want to commit to this single woman now. She's ready and available. I see her as someone that I could wife. However, it resonates with you. It could be family matters. It could just be, just loving yourself, just having confidence, just, looking at yourself in the mirror and being happy with what you see, right? Full moon in Aries, people. Damn, how do I change my title? You understand? Yes. Thank you, Miriam, for the butterflies. I love it. Yes, you're ripe for the harvest. Thank you. I love the terminology that you just used there. You're ripe for all that hard work, all those challenges, all those classes you had to take, all those quizzes, all the studying, all the cramming, right? Let's use analogies here, because fruits, what do we see on this plant? We see little berries budding, right? These little pentacles. You planted these seeds a long time ago. You put in the work, and now you're ready to reap the rewards of all that damn hard work. You want to graduate. You want that damn degree. I went through the challenges. I got hurt. I got abused. I got used. I worked my ass off. The harvest is the promotion. I worked my ass off in college for damn 8 years. The harvest is now I can call myself, an executive, a doctor, or whatever the hell you went to school for. The challenge is I've been broke my whole life, and I've been trying to better myself, trying to believe in myself. I went to school to learn. Whatever it is for you, there is growth. Whatever you were going through in your particular lesson. Wow, that's beautiful. That's an omen. That's a good omen. So growth. I love that. Six of Pentacles brings in growth. I love that a lot. Okay. So I'm going to read this last part. This can also signify generosity coming from someone else. If this is the case, accept the help with grace. This could just be, me helping you with getting this message across, or this could just be people struggling with finances. Someone comes in and says, here, let me help you. This could just be this old fuck boy or fuck girl that has been ignoring you, been treating you like shit, comes in and says, you know what? I see your worth down. I want to work with you. I want to have balance with you. Okay. So now we have with the divinely guided chance, we have the Daughter of Pentacles. So this could be a message coming in. Let me see what the book says about the Daughter of Pentacles. And please bear with me, because this is a new deck that I'm working with, that I'm feeling my way through. And please let me know how you feel about this new deck. I also put the link in under my community tab. If you like these cards, any of the cards that I'm using, I have my Amazon affiliate links. If you buy the cards through that link, I do get a cut. So please use the links if you want to buy the Big Girls, the Angels of Abundance. I love this deck. Yeah, I know how I feel about my decks, even though these are what I have, but they mean so much to me, especially this one. I love all of them, but I love the energy or the Big Girls. I love them so much. But okay. So the Daughter of Pentacles, she describes as, you'll usually find a Daughter of Pentacles behind the scenes rather than out in the spotlight. Though quiet, shy, Though quite shy, she's extremely hardworking and responsible. She handles details and logistics well. People depend on her. She has a vast amount of inner strength. I love that. Like all of the Pentacle family, the daughter thrives when in nature. This is about your inner strength. You work so hard. She's responsible, she's kind, and she's supportive. This could be somebody coming into your reality that's responsible, kind, and supportive that wants to come in and give you something. This could just be an aspect of yourself because we are talking about self, and this is you. You have been hardworking, working on yourself, and now you are realizing all that inner strength is paying off. How does it pay off? The motherfucking emperor. This could just be your boo finally coming in. Or this could just be you being on top of your game. This could just be now that business that I've been working and toiling over. Maggie just been doing readings day in, day out. Now something's going to come out of it. Or, Dominique has been working so hard on herself. Now that husband is coming. Issa too been having trouble and she's been working on herself. Now that damn fuck boy, baby daddy of hers is coming around like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to marry you. Okay. And it's all love. So if I say something, don't take it personal because I love every one of y'all. This could just be you being a boss. You bossed up on these motherfuckers out here. You bossed up. Okay, because she's meek. Look at her. She's meek. Look at me. I'm so kind. I'm so supportive, but people like to walk all over me. Nah, fuck boy. I'm kind. I'm supportive, but I also got inner strength. Don't play with me. Because I'm also coming in with the emperor energy. Don't fuck with me. Yeah, I may look sweet. I may be sweet. Yes. I may be kind. Yes. I may be giving. Yes. But don't fuck with me because I'm going to also come with this motherfucking energy on your ass. Emperor. Period.com. Let's see what she got to say about the emperor. The emperor, protection, stability. Ooh, that hit me hard. Didn't I just say you're going to self-preservation? Didn't I say this is what this card was about? Protecting what you know, self-actualization, knowing thyself. Damn, what should I title this motherfucking video? Excuse my language. Why am I cursing? What should I title this video? Because this is like, I'm getting hot. I'm getting excited. Because you've gone through the challenges, the changes, you've graduated, you know thyself, and now you need to protect what you know, right? Protection. And the emperor represents, universe, God. It's a masculine, the father. It says here, protection, stability, the father. The emperor is the father. He's the tarot's perfect counterpart to the empress. He represents the side of you that's protective, decisive, and truly stable. And I love that. Truly stable, decisive, knowing what you want, knowing how you want it, and you're stable now. There ain't no more of this, I don't know what the fuck I want. I'm conflicted. I don't know. No, self-actualization, emperor. Stable, solid. Nobody can knock you off your square now. Nobody can come in and play with your feelings now. This is where you're heading. If you're not here yet, that's okay. Some of us are here, some of us are still here. Devil. Because remember, justice comes out, and justice is saying, the universe is saying, this energy, this full moon energy is bringing in this justice against what? Universe? Against the devil, which is you. And how do I end up, universe? You end up as the emperor, a side of yourself. Yeah, you may be a woman, but this could be, if you may be a male watching, but this is an aspect of yourself because we are both feminine and masculine. You are now stable because you know your motherfucking self, bitch. Not that I'm calling you that, but this is like someone comes to you and this is someone that didn't see your worth. And this person comes to you and they say to you something like, you're different. Yes, I am, bitch. I am. I'm different. Guess what? I'm stable. I know myself. I done graduated. I done passed the test. I done went through all the challenges. I done suffered. But now I need to protect what I know. And what you know may be, it could just be as simple as I love myself. That's what I know. I love myself too much to settle for less. I love myself to work at a job that doesn't offer growth. I love myself too much to be allowing addictions to take over my life, etc. Fill in the blank. I love myself too much to whatever, right? So the emperor also comes in as he brings clarity of mind, and this in turn leads to actions or decisions. Remember, what's being clarified is taking a divinely guided chance. And the card says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And it says here, sometimes this card is literal and points to a paternal relationship in your life. At other times, it suggests reconnecting with the part of you that stands strong and tall and knows just what to do. Reconnecting with the part of you that stands strong and tall and just knows what to do. With help from the sun, the emperor can see for miles and miles. You are stronger now. You're more stable now. And now you know what to do. Now you know what this divinely guided chance is. Now you are willing to take a risk. Okay? Is this risk about love? Let's see. Psychic Tarot for the heart, please end this message. So let's see what it says about love. Oh, wow. It says giving and receiving, 6 of Pentacles. That's the growth. Being open in to receiving and giving love now from a healthy state, because now you know yourself. Joy and stability, focusing on your happiness, and rest and reconsider. This is the 9 of Wands. This is about taking a break from relationships and to recuperate, right? You're recuperating from a relationship and you're reconsidering on whether you want that relationship or how you're going to move the relationship forward, etc., etc. Let me see. Where's the card? So rest and recuperate, which I do like this card. It's the 9 of Wands. This is that after the battle scars, after everything, after all the dust has settled, this is you now needing a break. Like, damn, I've been through some things in love. I'm bad at love. That's what I heard. Who likes that song? Because I heard that song. So someone must have been listening to that. I'm bad at love. So this card is fatigue, perseverance. I'm going to look at this as perseverance, though. I'm not going to look at this as being fatigued. This is also about strength. The keywords are perseverance, strength, and recharge. So it says sometimes a struggle to create and maintain harmonious and fulfilling relationships just seem like too much work. You put forth your best effort and give more than your share. Wow. You give more than your share, giving and receiving. And find that there are still issues to be dealt with. You're tired, and at times you just want to give up. The message of this card is to persevere. Persevere. Don't give up. Damn, I love this. Thank you, Spirit. I love this shit. After a conflict, you learned a lesson. You're stable. Now you're persevering. You're not giving up. You may have been disappointed or hurt in the past. Know, Hierophant, that those past sorrows had made you stronger. 9 of Pentacles, even though you don't feel that way at the moment. This is a good time to briefly step away from any conflicts or issues around love. Give yourself some space to relax and replenish your energy. Self-actualization, connecting with the higher self. Continuous effort stresses the body and dulls the mind. You need to rest and reconsider your methods. Once you've recharged yourself, 9 of Pentacles, you're ready to move forward once again with new ideas about how to improve your situation. A little bit more. Wow. Let's get a clarifier on the 9 of Wands. Strength, perseverance. Ooh, yes. You've been here. You've been learning. I've been hearing. I'm different. I'm glowing. Wow. So the 9 of Pentacles is being clarified by the Daughter of Cups. So let's see what that's about. The Daughter of Cups. So the Daughter of Cups says creative and emotional. Yeah, you've been a little emotional, haven't you? It says creative energy abounds from the Daughter of Cups. She's romantic, artistic, and easily inspired by her surroundings. A true dreamer by nature. She struggles to stay grounded. She struggles to stay grounded. That's what this is about. Staying grounded, staying grounded. Protecting what you know, protecting the stability. You're stable now, but you struggle to keep it at this energy, right? You struggle to stay here. That's why you need to protect what you know. You need to protect this energy with the 7 of Wands. And it says, or to deal with any harsh realities that come her way. So some of you guys struggle to deal with harsh realities that come your way. Conflict of any kind is very disturbing to this gentle creature. OM freaking G. How perfect is that? Because this is saying you need to rest and reconsider, recharge, because there was a conflict here that has ruffled her little feathers. She's a little ducky. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. And it's saying that now it's time to rest before taking a divinely guided chance or another risk. Somebody has been hurt, and somebody needs time to rest and recharge. Let's get a card on the joy and stability card. And this is also about the stability that you're protecting. Okay, because you've been given so much. You've been given so much. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, but if we want to relate it to the message of growth, we see here that you are open to receiving and giving now. You're an open conduit. There's balance here. There's stability here. And now that you have this down, this is your time to rest. Okay, you've done the great work. So the joy and stability card is being clarified by the Ace of Cups, a new beginning. This is self-love. The Ace of Cups. Oh, the 2 of Cups. Wow, which adds up to a 3 of Cups. So there's a reconciliation. OM fucking G. Did you just hear what I said? I said, which adds up to the 3 of Cups. Guess what came after? The 3 of Cups. Whoa. The 4 of Cups. And then the 3 of Wands. How do we get? Oh, okay. So this is an offer. Ace. I've never seen that. I've never had this. I did get the Ace, 2 and 3 of Cups, but I've never had. No, I had the 2, 3, and 4 of Cups. This is the first time I have the Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, all one after the other, and the 3 of Wands, which is a window of opportunity. So there's a potential for a new beginning, Ace of Cups, for 2 people to come together and maybe reconcile or have happiness together. But then what is this 4 of Cups? There's an offer. Let's look at what this book says about the 4 of Cups, okay? 4 of Cups, greed and discontent. An outsider would look upon your life and see supportive relationships, pleasure, and even a bit of luxury. But you don't see it that way. Instead, there's discontentment, apathy, and even greed for more. The 4 of Cups warns not to take your situation for granted or the people who supported you along the way. Look around. What are you truly longing for? Name it. What are you truly longing for? Name it. So this is about you having all of this good stuff here. Ace, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, but you're still longing for more. You're still not happy. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. Let's start from the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups says love's beginning. Ace marks the beginning of an exciting new phase or phases. Since the Suit of Cups deals specifically with love and emotions, you're in for a real treat. Expect to enter a blissful time of health, joy, and friendship. A new love could be on the horizon. You may feel that you're making a whole new start. Just go with it and allow this feeling to revitalize your spirit. So there could be a new love coming in for you, or this just could be a fresh new start, right? In the emotions. Okay. The Two of Cups says connection, love, romance. Say hello to the much adored Two of Cups. When this card appears, you can anticipate new love to be heading your way. And yes, this usually means romance, but sometimes it points to the birth of a dear and lasting friendship. Either way, this connection between you will be pure, honest, and solid. Open up your heart and get ready. Open up your heart to this love, this new resurgence of love in your life. There's 2 cups being shared here. Okay. This could be a friendship too. Let's look at the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, friendship, joy, and bounty. The Three of Cups is a lovely card. It foresees you in the company of amazing friends, creating memories together that you'll forever hold dear. These are not any old friends. These are people with whom you feel a rare connection. With them, you feel truly yourself. Enjoy each minute of their company. This card can also indicate an upcoming celebration. I don't know why I kept saying an upcoming celebration. Love abounds. Love abounds is the name for the Ace of Cups in this deck. Wow. So there's a new beginning for you and a person to reconnect or to celebrate together or to build a really close bond. I feel like a relationship strives better when you first become friends first. But don't take advantage or don't what is not take advantage? Don't what's the word? Don't take it for granted is what this is saying. You have all of this coming to you. Don't take it for granted with the Four of Cups, because this is saying you got all this good shit happening in your reality now. This is coming up, but you may take it for granted and you may miss an opportunity. You may be discontent. You may not want what's coming towards you because maybe you still want something from your past that doesn't serve you. Maybe you want this devil that spirit has removed from your life. That was justice. And you might miss an opportunity for something new and beautiful. So be careful. This could be somebody coming back trying to reconcile, but you might pass it up because you won't let go of this energy of the devil. So it could work both ways. Because you're afraid, because you won't let go of the past, because you won't let go of your habitual patterns of fear, self-doubt, self-sabotage. Same applies to somebody completely new coming in. Fear, self-doubt, and sabotage. Okay, so let's look at this Three of Wands now. The Three of Wands is envisioning the future. The Three of Wands indicates you have continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or 2 good friends. With their help, you form a sense of self or of your values and morals, but now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance. Clarify your goals and cast others' needs and opinions aside. The future is infinite. It is always yours. No one else can see through its layers of light and shadow. Okay, so this is about not worrying about what other people have to say, not letting other people come in the way of what is yours, the future, the new future that has been, the new path that has been opened up for you. Now, what I also see is that there could be someone coming back, and this person in the past may have rejected you due to some sort of third party situation. Three of Wands, because we have 3-3 here. Oh, I don't want to smudge. Sorry, I'm so anal because I saw a little smudge. Okay, as well. On one hand, this is a new beginning, right? The Three of Wands is success. This is, self-actualization or goal has been reached. We're doing the love portion, by the way. Okay. And this is, okay, wow, I have this great energy coming in for me. It's here now, because it may not be here just yet for some of you guys. For some of you guys have already have this new resurgence of love in your life. This could just be a new beginning with someone you already know. This could be a new beginning with someone completely new. But there is still this energy of the Four of Cups here that's still lingering. And this is the fixation on the past. And this is why I said, don't take what this energy that's coming in for granted. Because if you do, you may miss an opportunity to have a bright future. There could also be that someone is still being greedy and someone is still trying to put you in a third party situation. Let's use the Tarot of Aries now. Thank you. Let's clarify. Ooh, Six of Pentacles again. So Six of Pentacles is coming out as the main theme, but it's reversed. So be careful, because someone may be coming in offering you love, but they may still try to put you in a third party. Because why is it reversed here? Eight of Cups. This is someone that may have walked away from you, or you may have walked away from them because there wasn't any balance. The Temperance card. We have the Earth element in reverse. Someone wasn't offering stability, or someone wasn't stable at the time. The Devil in reverse. Wow. Releasing, detaching. I feel like too, this could have been that you weren't open to receiving and giving love at some point. And this was because you still needed to walk away from emotional baggage, and you still needed to balance yourself out with the Temperance card. Okay. Or this could be someone coming towards you that needed to do that. But I feel like someone is releasing some sort of instability. We also have Capricorn energy. So this could be about a Capricorn. Okay. Doesn't have to be. Spirit, I need you to clarify this too. Let me put these back. But someone is releasing some sort of devil energy. Can you please clarify this Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and Three of Cups? 3 cards, the first 3 cards. Ace of Cups is being clarified by the Eight of Wands. Something's happening quickly, or will be happening quickly. We have the Three of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Two of Cups. The Three of Pentacles, did not say third party, in reverse, clarifying the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Someone is still juggling. So there's a new beginning that's about to take place, but someone is still trying. Someone has cut out a third party. They're both reversed. They want to offer you this cup. They want to reconcile, but there's still somebody debating on whether they should take this offer or not. What's this Three of Wands? So this could be about you institute reconciliation. Someone wants to marry. If you don't miss this opportunity and you make a decision, this will end up in a successful reconciliation. If you don't miss the opportunity, because they're showing us that this person is no longer in the devil energy, because it was reversed. Someone made their mind up, or someone needs to make. What's this Two of Pentacles? That's too many. What's this Two of Pentacles? The Earth in reverse. You thought this was over, it ain't over. If you thought it was over, it ain't over. The World in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So there was an ending, or someone ended something. Someone's back here trying to offer you this Two of Cups. Now with this Three of Pentacles, this Three of Cups, this person may still be I must say that this person may be in a third party situation. Okay, they may still be in a third party situation. They may still need to make a decision. Two of Pentacles. They need to figure out whether they're ready to end another commitment, because the Four of Cups is still here. And I feel like if they do end that commitment, we have a successful reconciliation. We have celebrating here, because this is the card of celebration. They're saying someone needs to not worry about other people's opinions. This could be the person coming towards you. Let me take one more card from the Psychic Tarot for the heart. What is the best possible outcome here? What is the best possible outcome? And I'm going to start with the personal reads at 1 hour and 30 minutes. What is the best possible outcome? The best possible outcome is a reconciliation. Someone will reach out and there will be a reconciliation. 6 of Cups. So there will be a successful reconciliation. Someone's going to make their mind up. Someone's going to end something in order to have something with you. All right. That's the message. I hope that message helps somebody. I thought that was a damn powerful message when it came to you. Okay. Someone's getting you're going to be contacted by someone that you haven't been speaking to. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Ooh, ooh. Walla walla. Ooh, bang bang. What did y'all think about that? The love portion. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. How crazy was that? This is your opportunity, you guys. Don't miss it. This is your chance to have what it is you want. Are you going to fight for what you want? Are you going to take that divinely guided chance? Or are you going to be scared? Think about that. Think about that, my loves. Ooh, shawala wala. Ooh, bang bang. Ooh, shawala wala. What time is it? Okay, I got time. Okay, at an hour and 30 minutes, I'm going to start the person read. I'm going to use this as a challenge deck. So I'm going to incorporate a challenge portion for everybody's reading. I'm going to make these readings very structured because I want to make sure everybody gets the same amount of time. I have to try to get better at timing. I don't like to rush the process, but I'm going to pull a card from the new deck so that I can let people know what the challenge is. Okay, but it's going to be pretty much the same format. Y'all know I do the 6 card with the oracle, subconscious versus unconscious, and then conscious versus subconscious rather. And I always do, for career questions, I always pull these. Sometimes I pull these for readings, for the regular love readings. I use the Psychic Tarot for the heart too. I'm sorry, this is not the Psychic Tarot, the Orisha deck, because this lets me know if there's any other underlying things that we can't see on the surface. I like to use this for the pre-shuffle so that I can see what's going on. So I just have there's a method to my madness. Okay, there is. But I'm going to include the new deck as what is the challenge. Okay. So while you guys wait, let me hydrate myself. And the first person, please post your questions in the chat. Hey, Neri. Neri's time for a follow-up reading if you got it. At least one question. You guys, if you are getting readings once a month from me, or if you've gotten a reading last month, make sure that you do at least one reading a month. I'm not telling y'all what to do because I know some of you guys do get readings periodically, and not that I'm not appreciative, but don't rely on readings too much is what I'm saying. Okay. But if you haven't had one in a month, do one once a month just for your own spiritual guidance. Okay. If you feel like nothing has changed. Oh, this is not on. I can't change the title yet. That makes sense. Put your question in the chat. Let me go hydrate. All right, you guys, I had to eat an orange. I had to eat something, so I just had an orange. I had a muffin earlier, but I should have had just an orange. The orange is so sweet. And I squeezed some orange juice in my water. So just to get, so I could get the downloads. Did you know that when you eat fruits, you get those light codes from your fruit, even if they're GMO? Anything that sits under the sun has light codes. Thank you, 11 people. Please like the chat. All right, so we're going to do the paid readings. Hey, Curtis. Buenos dias, hunty. I had that. That shit is scary, Nary. That happened to me before. I hit the brakes and the car wouldn't stop. Girl, that shit giving me anxiety just thinking about it. That happened to me. I was so scared. Right. I squeezed it. It's so good. I have the other half, but I just washed my hands because I didn't want to get the oils on the card. But that orange was so good. So yeah, eat your fruits and veggies. All right. Yeah, please remember, I don't mind if you have side conversations, but if I'm on your reading, please be attentive to your reading. Okay. And if you're having issues with your internet, just let me know in advance. Because I can't hold up one reading to, and stay on one reading because we have other people that has paid. Okay. So I have to be mindful of that. I have to do better with that so that people don't have to wait an hour, 2 hours just to get their reading. If you need to go and come back, it's okay. Just let the people and the moderators know I'm going to go and come back and check in when it's my turn. That's okay too. Okay. I don't want y'all to just sit here and just be waiting, but at the same time, don't distract the person that, if I'm on someone that's getting a reading, don't distract them too much. It's okay if you encourage them or whatever, say positive words to them, but try to do that after their reading. Okay. Let's start off with the Tarot of Orishas for the pre-shuffle. Who's put their question in the chat? I may have to go all the way back up to look at it. Okay, Dominique, you're first? Oh, okay. So Dominique. So don't the what's coming from me, I don't want to see that anymore as a question. Because like I said, it falls under the category of general. But just to reiterate Dominique's reading, we did see deception show up in her reading. So I'm going to ask Spirit a specific question. It is very imperative that if you want clarity, you must ask a specific question because they're going to start giving me a lot. And that is what drains me. Okay? Because what's coming for me could be whatever. It could be a package is coming for you today. You understand? A whole bunch of shit. Well, that's too general, is what I'm saying. Okay? So we're going to clarify what is the deception that Dominique needs to know about from her reading from last night. I have clarified it and saw that there is another relationship that is ending, but there hasn't been clear communication about this relationship. There's a relationship that is coming to an end. So we need to know what the deceit is and whose relationship is coming to an end. Is it the relationship with Dominique and her person of interest, or is her person of interest leaving the person that he's with now? Okay. So they're giving me karma in reverse. This is the Judgment card in the 5 of Wands. So there is a conflict here. Conflict of interest possibly for you, Dominique. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You're called to listen to your intuition at this time. Judgment in reverse is about indecisiveness. This is something pending. Maybe a decision is being pending. This is a final decision. It doesn't feel final. This could also be someone reaping what they sow. So someone is having a lot of conflict because of a bad decision. This is also bad. This is someone also judging a situation or themselves very harshly. Let's get some more with the pre-shuffle. Dominique, give me your sign and your persons of interest. I need his sign as well. Spirit, this is a pre-shuffle. Just give me some background. from last night's reading. Clarity. Someone's no longer confused, or someone may be confused. 5 of Pentacles, okay, in reverse, okay. Something's getting better. Yeah, something's getting better. Again, another karma card in reverse, justice in reverse. So I have the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Air in reverse, or the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. I've already clarified the question for you, my love. I just need your signs. Libra, Virgo Sun, Libra rising, and he's an Aries Sun, Sag rising. Thank you. All right. So someone has gotten some sort of clarity here. I need clarification on the 7 of Cups. Is this clarity or confusion? Oh, there it is. Yeah, someone has gotten clarity in regards to something that doesn't make them happy anymore, or in regards to rejecting an offer or not taking an offer. We have someone wanting to come back. So yeah, someone realized they missed an opportunity, and now this person's wanting to come back. So this is in the emotional space. Someone's like, damn, there's something, intuition, emotions. There's something that is causing them dissatisfaction. They realize they missed an opportunity. Now they want to bring some sort of resolution to a problem here. Someone felt left out in the cold. Someone felt abandoned, because that's what the 4 of Cups is. The 5 of Pentacles is also similar to that, feeling left out. Someone wants to bring someone back in, or wants to resolve an issue or some sort of conflict. And there's communication coming in about this through social media, text messaging, iMessage, whatever, right? DM, emails. This is all forms of communication. Someone may be what's this 9 of Swords? Yeah, someone's made up their mind, like I said, and they're missing some sort of opportunity with this Ace of Wands, or they're delaying because they're feeling a little, they were a little bit overwhelmed. They're trying to come out of this energy of being overwhelmed. So they're delaying a decision or making one. If they have made a decision, they made the decision to miss an opportunity here. What is this Ace of Wands here? This is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. We have the Magician in reverse, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. Someone is made a decision to miss an opportunity because of manipulation in regards to working on another relationship. So someone here, or someone doesn't feel, or someone doesn't know what they want, because the Magician in reverse is also having all the tools it takes to accomplish something. Someone's not sure if they can keep up a relationship or have a relationship. Okay. And I'm seeing someone because Spirit hasn't quite told me who this is about yet. I do have Aries energy though. Okay. Hi, Rebecca. Yes, you may be added to the list. My moderators will let you know how to get on the list. Okay. Thank you for joining. What's this Justice? Temperance. So there is the Justice in reverse, and this has to do with a reconciliation. Something's unfair. Why is Justice reverse? Now, in this deck, these cards are only reversed if they're paired with certain cards. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in reverse. So it's about the earth element, which is you. So there's a reconciliation here, but there's something about it here that may not go without a hitch. And I'm saying without a hitch, meaning that it happens, but something about it is you see it as unfair or it's unbalanced, because I'm just going to keep it how it came out. It came out in the reverse. Okay, so let's end it there. We know that this is you, Virgo, and we know that we have fire here, Aries, Sag, Leo, but it doesn't have to be specifically about him. But someone has made some sort of decision. Okay, what is the challenge that she needs to know? What is the challenge that she needs to know about? The challenge is the 10 of Cups. That's an interesting challenge, isn't it? Isn't that an interesting challenge? Why would the Ten of Cups be her challenge? That's what you want. That's the goal. So I see why that's the challenge. The Ten of Cups is radiating energy. The Ten of Cups overflow with positivity. Your goals are being realized. The excitement surrounding you is magnetic to others. You may feel as though light or color radiates outwards from you, almost as if you're shining. Experience sensations like this within an open and joyful heart. Do not doubt this power. So you are needing to be positive here because you're the one that's unsure about this reconciliation, but they're saying that you're challenged by you being optimistic about what you can have. This could be fulfillment for you. Okay, you're being challenged by the Ten of Cups. That's very interesting. That's letting me know that you don't think you can have it. Okay, let's clarify the challenge. I don't usually clarify the challenge, but I just want to. It's too much. Can we get one card as a clarifier, please? So karma, you reap what you sow here. So there's a challenge coming. There's going to be a challenge or a change with the Five of Wands. Okay, this involves multiple people. Okay, the Chariot. Okay, is clarifying the Ten of Cups. So this is saying that this could be an ending. This could be about moving on to something that makes you more happy. Okay, so let's get into a spread. That's the initial messages for you. All right, we're going to use the big girls for your main message for clarification. Hi, Tarot from Mars. Thank you for joining. How are you? I'm doing paid readings now. If you've made a payment, please let my moderators know. We have, so there is going to be some clarity in regards to a cycle ending. Okay. I don't know if these were already, I don't think they were. I'm going to put these back. If they come out, they were meant to come out. Okay. I'm not done, Dominique. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful. I appreciate you, Tarot from Mars. Please support Tarot from Mars in her channel, his or her channel. All right. Spirit, give me 6 cards for Dominique for clarification about the deception. Is it self-deception or is this someone trying to deceive her? Please give us an accurate, clear message for her highest and holiest good and the highest and holiest good of all who are involved. 6 cards, please. First card, you have the door to happiness, door to personal happiness and healing. Beautiful. This is a new beginning on the table. There's a new beginning here to have happiness and fulfillment. Second card, woman holding a heart. Again, a new beginning that's going to allow happiness and fulfillment for a woman, which is you. Wow, victory. I almost don't want to pull any more cards. How beautiful. A new beginning for personal healing and happiness. Okay. And this is going to make someone extremely happy. And this is going to bring someone a lot of peace, emotional peace. But this is about being receptive. So someone's going to be receptive to this. Okay. Or someone's going to need to be receptive to some sort of victory. This could be finally an ending of a cycle that will bring in joy, stability. This is like the Wheel of Fortune for me. I need the 3 subconscious cards, please. 3 subconscious. Hey, Town Girl Tarot. Thank you for joining, my love. We have a man holding a heart, offering this new beginning. It's supporting this new beginning. Okay, 2 more cards. Beautiful. So someone's coming in with an offer. He's coming in as an earth element. Doesn't have to be. I just equate this to earth energy. But this could just be this person. You know, this represents a man dealing with money, health, and value. Someone's coming here, coming in to offer you something of value or making some sort of stable offer to you. Okay. This could be a coworker, and this could be someone that is wealthier than you. Doesn't have to be, but he is a man. Action. Action is supporting the woman holding the heart. This is subconscious energy. Sometimes this works out as you versus them. Okay. So action is the subconscious energy. So in your subconscious, you're thinking about a stable man or thinking about an offer from a man. You want a stable offer. You see that this would bring you a lot of joy, happiness, and healing. Also, you're right now in an energy of being receptive, open to what might happen. But you also feel in your mind space or in your subconscious that some sort of action needs to be taken to move this situation in the direction you want it to go in. Okay. So as it relates to this woman holding a heart, this is a woman dealing with emotions. This could just be you wanting this man to take some sort of action or a specific action in order to bring you to a place of stability when it comes to your emotions. Okay. This is subconscious energy. So what's supporting the victory card? You want a victory, and this is the outcome. Okay, past, present, future. I always use a simple layout. So the outcome is someone makes a decision. No more confusion. Beautiful, and that's what brings you this victory. Even if this victory means ending a cycle with this man, but because you are now clear on what you want, you get a victory. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's clarify with the Tarot of Aries. Everybody support Tarot, Town Girl Tarot and Tarot from Mars. Please support their channels. Thank you guys for visiting me today. So fire element, you're being highlighted here first. So this is, I'm sorry, he's being highlighted because he's the Aries and you're the Virgo. Is that right? Did I confuse you too? Who, Aries, Virgo? Who just removed a message? It's the two probably. Yeah, it's the two. I get notifications. Power couple, exactly. So they're highlighting the fire sign gentleman. So is he's the fire sign or you the fire sign? I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. So the fire sign is being highlighted first here. Okay. Tell me a little bit about this fire sign. I didn't clarify anything, so I'm just going to leave it off to the side. What do you want me to know about the fire sign? Fire sign, we have the sun coming in reverse. So I don't like that, okay? So there could be a little bit of duplicity, or this fire sign may be feeling less than optimistic about this situation, okay? I also have three, symbology of three. So let's not jump to conclusions about third party, but we do know that there is third party energy around this particular man. All right, this is the fire sign. He's Aries and you're Virgo. Thank you. Okay, so they're highlighting that there is something with threes. We have another symbology of three, and we're talking about the fire sign. So the fire sign is not happy in regards to some sort of other situation they might have going on, or they're not very optimistic about reaching some sort of goal. Three of Wands for me is getting the reward, the success after all the work has been put in. Something is not working out for this fire sign as it pertains to happiness, joy, optimism, positivity. They're not very positive, or they're not feeling, they're not in high spirits. Something is amiss here. What is this? Fire sign is healing from something. Something happened here. Four of Swords. And this is my left for dead, or I'm tired, exhausted. Look at him. He's exasperated. And we got vultures on this man, eating him, pecking him to death, or eating the remains. Okay. So someone is giving up. Someone has just given up all hope when it comes to a situation. They feel like they made some sort of foolish decision. I didn't realize that this card was flipped over, all tied up. So I'm going to use this as an overall energy for both parties. Something about detaching from a pattern, from a cycle, from a relationship, etc. Okay, so let's take note of it. I just saw it peeking under here. So this is for both people. Needing to detach from a behavior, pattern, relationship, etc. Someone is tied up. Someone's in a self-imposed jail. They're needing to release themselves from that. So this person here made some sort of decision. They feel like it was foolish. Maybe they are afraid of making a foolish decision. Let's start clarifying. So this is the fire sign. I'm going to put this back in and we're going to clarify. I need to clarify the first three cards. Okay. We have the Libra. Okay. Again, a symbology of 3. We still have this 3. We have the 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. So this is about working with someone, working together, almost like the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. So we're really concerned about house and home. Not house and home, but like anything that has to do with materialistic things, the home, day-to-day life. So, or this particular relationship is about working together and about equal give and take. That's what's being clarified here based on your energies. And also this is about someone coming back, 8 of Cups, or someone still needing to make some sort of change or releasing some sort of emotions or baggage. What's this man holding in coin? We have a secret, High Priestess, or someone's not revealing something. This could be about a Piscean, doesn't have to be, or this is someone trying to use your intuition. What's this action card? That's too many. Clarify the actions card. Action is being clarified by the 2 of Wands. So the action that's going to be taken here is someone's making a decision. Okay, so this is your reading. You're the querent. You're going to be making some sort of decision based on the amount of reciprocity that you're getting from this man offering you this new beginning. This man needs to be putting in more effort, and this is your conscious mind. Subconsciously, you don't trust him, or you think he's holding back, or maybe you think he has a secret. What will bring you peace, what will bring these emotions into, or what would allow you to give your heart, because she kind of looks like she has her heart. She's ready to give it to someone. What would allow you to give your heart to this person is if there is equal give and take. The subconscious energy of what action needs to be taken is you're needing to make a decision, or he's needing to make a decision in relations to giving you what you want, okay, equally, or giving you back what you've equally given to him. What's clarifying your victory here, the victory is for someone either to walk away from something. Maybe they're not walking away from something just yet. We did see a lot of symbology of 3. So this could be them needing to walk away from another relationship. What's this indecision card? Indecision is being clarified by the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Very good. And what's supporting it on the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. So someone needs to make something right. 5 of Pentacles is like being left out in the cold, feeling neglected, feeling like someone is being ignored, or this is missing something, or feeling lack. If there's emotional distance, I feel like that's going to end. All right. I want to go around again, clarify Ileba and the door to personal happiness and healing. We have the fire element again. So this is about the Aries. The Aries is coming in. Now this fell in a weird way, so I'm not going to take it. Even though it's part of the message, it's 6 of Wands in reverse. He's lacking in confidence here, or there's something with his ego. Okay, so fire and earth, Aries and Virgo needs to come together and find some sort of common ground. Someone is needing to take a risk. Okay, so this Aries is still holding back just a little bit. Okay, someone's restless here because this is Aries, the outcast. He's still a little bit unsure. 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so he's holding back with the High Priestess. Clarify this High Priestess. Can you tell us what he's holding back? What is he holding back? What's the secret? 9 of Cups. What brings him fulfillment? A wish. What is this 9 of Cups? These are both Piscean cards, so there could be a secret person that's a Piscean. Be just friends, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's why he feels this way. What kind of information, Leah? Hi, Leah. What kind of information are you looking for, my love? Yeah, 5 of Swords. That's why he's unsure. Okay, 5 of Swords. Okay, conflict. So you guys are in conflict right now. Okay, so he got a message from you. You're saying you need to work on this. You're needing to figure out what you want to do. That's why he's a little restless. Okay, so woman holding a heart is asking for reciprocity. Okay, clarify 6 of Pentacles. We have message from water in reverse. We have 3 of Swords in reverse, and then we have the 2 of Swords. So this is indecision. That's why the action in the subconscious is a decision needs to be made. The message from water is about something not being victorious, or something not going in your favor, or going the way you want it to go. but you're trying to heal from whatever this, because you feel kind of defeated here, or a message or the way he responded to your inquiry or your request, you didn't like the response you got. So now you're trying to detach from some sort of hurt feelings, but you're at an emotional impasse. So there's a little bit of a stalemate energy here, but your subconscious is saying that a decision needs to be made, or you're planning on making some sort of decision, but you just haven't made it yet. Your decision has to do with releasing or ending a relationship. Three of Swords, don't want to be part of a third party and don't want to wait on somebody to decide what the fuck they want. You're tired of trying to wait on this person to make up his mind on whether he wants to be with you or not. So in your subconscious, you're planning on making the decision for him. If you can't decide, I'm going to make the decision for you. What's supporting the energy is on the bottom of the deck is you're closing off to the opportunity for a reconciliation. Okay? You're holding back. But the potential outcome is a victory here, but someone needs to change. Eight of Pentacles, someone needs to walk away or let go of the past or let go of emotional baggage. Someone needs to walk away from a relationship. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah, we have another card. So there's going to be some sort of communication coming in about the Eight of Cups. And someone's going to say, hey, hey, I'm missing an opportunity, or there's no new beginning here. What's this? Because it showed up again. What is this Ace of Fire in reverse? Someone may be lacking the confidence. What's this Ace of Fire? This is definitely frustration. Yeah. Someone, this is, the aces are new beginnings, so it's reverse. It's being clarified about the Six of Cups. This is a soulmate or ex. Someone says, hey, they're communicating with you in the future, and they're saying, hey, I missed an opportunity with an ex, possibly because the ex was being manipulative, or this person is saying, I'm missing an opportunity with you because I don't know, I can't pick between a soulmate, you and another soulmate. What's this Magician? Yeah. I feel like this person is missing an opportunity with a manipulative soulmate, and this person's letting you know that they're ending that cycle and they're wanting to offer you a new beginning of stability. Ace of Pentacles. That's why it's a victory for you. What's this energy in the outcome, subconscious for the outcome? Why is indecision the subconscious energy? This is about making a decision. And what is this decision? This decision has to do with your happiness. This could just be you cutting out his energy altogether because you feel like he's being a liar and a sinner, and you're starting something new. But I don't feel that just yet. What's this indecision? Yeah, you're making a decision to not let anything stress you out. You're not worrying about anything. This is healing something too. This is, yeah, air element in reverse. You're not overthinking it anymore. And what's supporting it is an ending of a relationship. So you may be putting an end to this relationship because you feel like he's being manipulative and you feel like he is not making a decision, because that is what's in the action. That's what action you want him to take, is to make a decision. And like I said, if he doesn't make the decision, you're going to end up making the decision for him. So we have all tied up as the overall energy. Something's being released. You're taking yourself out. You're bringing yourself back in from the cold. You're not letting this stress you out anymore, and you're focusing on your own happiness. Okay. But this could also be he ends it with the third party and he offers you something stable. But I'm not gonna spin it that way if that's not. Let's see what the big girls have to say about this Ace of Pentacles and this World card. Clarify the World card and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be a new beginning. Remember, it's a victory for you at the end of the day. So what's this World card? I remember in that first reading I did for you the other night, I kept saying there's a missed opportunity. I feel, okay. Yeah, this is what you're doing. You're trying to relax. You're trying to be stress-free. That's your intentions. Like, I don't want to be stressed out about this. I feel like, but this is indicating that that's not the path. I feel like if you're ending the connection just to alleviate stress, that's not the path. The path is getting out of your comfort zone so that you can get wish fulfillment. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you're analyzing the situation. because the deception could be your own self-deception. Okay. Now let's evaluate this Ace of Wands. Why is this a missed opportunity, or why is there a delay? What is this Ace of Fire in reverse? Yeah, because you're not patient. I knew it. Because you're not being patient. So they're saying the reason that it's a missed opportunity because of the lack of patience for someone to make a decision. You're trying to protect your heart, but you end up missing an opportunity. So we did have this conversation yesterday, and I had made it very clear that he does have good intentions, but I think that you are so wrapped up in you need to get rid of her or needing to end that relationship, and he's not quite ready to, and you end up cutting the connection, and then you miss an opportunity. And that's not the path. Okay, so let's ask Spirit for the advice on what she should do to change this outcome to make it victorious, because that victory card also represents an ending of a cycle. What is the best course of action and advice for the querent? What is the best course of action and advice for the querent? Spirit is saying Father of Swords. Damn, they're saying you need to end it. The Hangman, looking at this from, so they're saying that you're needing to look at this from a logical standpoint. Look at his eyes. Look how piercing. You're needing to take a logical approach to this. This is the King of Swords, and you're needing to make the best decision for you. Yes, but it must be a logical decision that benefits both parties. Okay, Hangman, they're saying take time to look at this from a different perspective. And they're also saying Ten of Swords, ending a cycle. Let me get this book out. Ten of Swords, ruin, rock bottom, melodrama. When the Ten of Swords appears, you finally hit rock bottom. You've let others walk all over you while you play the victim. Is it possible that you love the backstabbing and the drama too much to move forward without it? If not for drama, what would you focus on? It's time to find out. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not the Ten of Swords. I lie. This is the Ten of Wands. This is a let go of a burden. My bad. Scratch that. Because I was about to say that doesn't match this reading at all. Okay. Ten of Wands. Burdens, blockages, and that makes more sense. Burdens, blockages, and difficulty. The Ten of Wands is a difficult card to face. Mental or physical burdens have been weighing on your spirit. Over time, this leads to hopelessness and depression. You simply can't get through to what you want. You cannot see the way. If this card appears in response to a person or situation, it may be best to simply walk away. But if this card comes up frequently, it indicates that you are attracted to negativity. You choose to walk the hard road. So yeah, it could be an indication of taking a break. Yeah, so they are recommending you to take a break, to make the decision to take a break from this temporarily. Or this is you taking a break from those negative emotions and thoughts, because it's because the Hangman is all about taking on a new perspective. So because it's coming after the Hangman, this is about you gaining a new perspective, and now you're getting rid of the burden. So let's look at the Hangman real quick, because that wasn't fitting. Sacrifice, letting go. Ooh, chale, you're letting go. Many people talk about the art of letting go, but what does it really mean? How do you achieve it? The Hangman has all the answers. He's the master of non-attachment. This card implies that there's a sacrifice or a difficult or painful situation coming up in your life. Though you naturally want to resist and struggle through it, be more like the Hangman. Find stillness, open your eyes, and use this new perspective to learn something. You're stuck either way. Yeah, you're stuck. Either way, you're at a crossroads. And the subconscious is telling you, your subconscious or higher self is telling you to get out of the energy of indecision. So that means a decision must be made. This is saying that a decision will be made. King of Swords, Father of Swords makes decisions. He knows what he's going to do. Okay. And there will be an ending. I think you're going to choose to protect your heart, or you're not going to want to be patient anymore. and you are going to miss this opportunity. But it still equates to some sort of victory or ending of a cycle. Remember, these are just cycles that which start new cycles. So the victory card is letting me know that there is an ending here and there is going to be a detachment. But remember, it does not necessarily mean end the relationship, because if you know the definition of this card, it can mean that, but it also means letting go of a habit of overthinking, because that was a clarifiers here. Okay, overthinking something, overthinking a situation, causing burden on yourself because you're stuck, because you don't know, you just don't know. Let's look at victory again. Actually, I want to use the big girls to clarify victory. Now that'll be the ending of your reading. Clarify victory. Victory is being clarified by an ending of a relationship. Yeah. And what is indecision in reverse? That is too much. What is indecision? Yeah. You're gonna focus on your own stability and security. First chakra, this is you not being afraid. Not being afraid. I think that there was a fear of ending this situation, but this is you not being afraid to make the tough decision to put an end to it as it stands. As it stands. What is caring connections? I need you to show me the signs. No, I don't want to use these. I need you to show me the signs of who's ending what, because that's what you needed to be clarified. There's that rival woman, Yansa, and the conflict is ending. Yansa is in this deck. This is the other woman, because it's victory. So this could be his energy making this decision. The air element in reverse. Which represents Libra season. Oshala, Four of Cups. Yeah, there's an ending of a relationship, and it's Aries. So Aries is ending a relationship because the Oshala or the Emperor is Aries. So he's ending a relationship. So this is this is why it's your victory. He makes the decision to put an end to a relationship. That's why I needed to clarify. So the Emperor's Aries. And the Yansa card is another woman, a rival woman. And someone is rejecting or missing an opportunity with the other person. And a relationship is ending. Okay? Now, what I need you to know is, how does this relate to you and your impatience? Because that was highlighted. Tell me about the querent and the caring connections in reverse. So there is still going to be an emotional impasse or a separation between you to a certain extent. I feel like what it's saying is that when you end it with him, you conquer your fear and you end it with him. He in turns ends it with the other person because he sees that he's going to lose you. There you go. Wish fulfillment. Star, a wish is granted. This is you making a wish. Okay. So we have the star card here. Also healing coming in. The fairies grant wishes. These are one of my wish cards. Also, this is inspiration, and this is also something's being healed here now. Oba is like the page of swords. Okay. Truth is being told here. This is you being honest with yourself. What's this, fairies? Yeah. And there we have it. Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. What's this devil? Yamaya in the reverse. All right. So Yamaya is the other woman. We have two women here. Oba is a woman in this particular deck. Okay. So it's a victory for you. And the air element again in the bottom of the deck. This is what I suggest. Right. This is what I suggest. Because the subconscious energy is saying make a decision and it's going to be the best and right decision for you, that's what you need to do. If he's coming with the fuckery and he's not giving you the reciprocity, because that's what we were talking about in your other reading, and he's communicating to something to you that's not in alignment with what you want, and you feel strongly to end the connection, trust your intuition. Okay? It still ends up as a victory. Remember that. Don't forget, even though this is a 10/28, you still get this victory because you're ending a toxic cycle. And when you end a cycle, you get a new cycle. When you slay the devil energy, that's why the Ace of Pentacles there. A new cycle comes up. Instead of you being offered an Ace of Wands, you're being offered a Pentacle, stability. Okay? Let's get this last final message. Next person, put your questions in the chat. One final message for the Aquarian. But let it play out. Let everything play out. Don't be so quick, because I feel like just your stance alone is enough. I don't think you need to be so quick to cut the connection out. I think you need to just make up your mind that you're not, because I feel like here what the problem was his indecision. I really don't feel like this is your energy with this indecision. I really feel like this is his indecision. And I feel like you were losing patience because he couldn't, because that was one of my questions to one of my other Aquarians. If you guys have such a good connection, why is he still with the other person? Okay. Give me one card for caring connection, please. Please let me know if you have gotten the clarity that you were seeking. Please clarify caring connections. The devil's his baby mama. The air sign kept coming out. Ooh. All right. So they're clarifying with the Four of Cups. Their Father of Wands. This is him, Aries. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Wands. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, see, he's the one that's indecisive, not you. I told you. They're clarifying it here. They're saying that he's missing the opportunity because his dumb ass can't make up his mind. That's why I say here in your subconscious, you're going to make the decision for his ass. And you have. That's good. And then because of your stance, he therefore turns around and ends it with the person because he doesn't want to lose you. They're letting me know it is the Father of Wands that's indecisive here because he's coming up with the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. Is that the 8? Yeah, that's the 8 of Swords. And the 2 of Swords. Okay. He's the one that's indecisive. He's the one that needs to make the decision. But you're going to keep your stance, and your stance is your stance, and you're going to be the King of Swords, and you're going to detach. That's what your clarifiers were. Be the King of Swords, detach yourself while he figure out what the fuck he wants, right? And then the last card was the 10 of Wands. Release this burden, because that's not your cross to bear. That's his. All right. So that's your reading. All right, next person. I'm sorry that went a little bit longer, but I needed to make sure that that was clear. I hope that gave you the clarity that you were looking for. And you're absolutely right, because of money. That's why he showed up as the man holding a coin too. This deals with money. Okay. All right. Next person. Oh, I hope I didn't spend a whole hour on your reading. Did I spend an hour on her reading? Because I don't be knowing. I'm not keeping track of time. Oh, you're welcome, my love. I don't be knowing. The fuck? How long was I in there? An hour? My bad. Didn't feel like it. When I'm in the energy, I can't tell. Okay, who's next? Oh, they get Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune's on your side. Wheel of Fortune's on your side. The wheel is spinning in your favor. Just make the best and right decision for self. Who is next? Who is next? Is it Miriam next? Close the list at Neri. Let me see who made a payment because I'm going to close the list. No, Miriam. Okay, Miriam was the last person I saw. Let's see, Miriam. No, I see Issatu. Issatu has made a payment before Miriam. Issatu payment came in before Miriam's payment. I have Dominique. Oh, this was from yesterday. Wait, you guys. The dates are wrong. Let me put the date in because this is not for today. 1 second. I have to do it from the computer. 1 second. Okay. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Ooh. That's interesting. I don't know. The date's not adding. It's not right, but okay. These are not right. I know I did Elena yesterday. I did Dominic. I did Isa. I did more than that yesterday. 1 second. Neri, how did you pay? Because I see that you're on the list. Araceli is also on the list. Something's wrong with my PayPal. Someone post the list. Let me see what you guys have on the list. I have Isatu, Miriam, Araceli, and Neri. I don't have Neri's payment. That's the thing. Neri, how did you pay? Because it's not showing up. Oh, your free one. Okay. So you get one question for the free one. Those I'm going to be doing this week. Those are different. That's not included in the chat. I forgot about that, Neri. So yeah, I don't want to do the free one in the chat, Neri. So don't worry about it. I'm gonna get your reading done this week. Okay. So technically, Institute is before Miriam, but let me do Miriam first, and I'll do Institute last. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm not gonna do Neri's reading because that's gonna be a private reading. That's what she won. I'm working on that this Sunday. Sunday's the day I designated for that. Okay. So I'm gonna do Miriam, and then Institute, because Institute's readings drain me. I want to do her reading last. Who has one question? Araceli? Okay, Institute, I'm doing your question last because you've been getting a lot of readings. Sorry if you feel it's not fair. You're gonna get your answer, but just let me do you last. Let me know. She did post her questions, but Miriam, go ahead and post your questions again together. Don't do any future, anything specific questions, please. I mean, because I saw your question about your future husband, but remember, yeah, that future husband is if you get to learning all the lessons. You understand? It's gonna take a lot of energy still to answer that. If there's nobody in your life right now, it's best to ask who's coming towards you, or but not like in that, not in those words. Don't ask it to me like that. Ask it to me like, what do I need to change, or what do I how do I need to prepare myself? That's how you should word it. Okay, that's what I mean about being specific. Does that make sense? If you're single, don't say, what about my future? Just ask me how you can prepare yourself to be ready to attract him into your reality, because you may still be going through a bunch of lessons that you're not learning. Okay? That way I won't have to use up too much energy trying to figure out if she's going to learn this lesson by this time and all. No. I'm going to do Miriam first, then Araceli, then Institute. Institute's not in the chat. Clear the energies of the previous reading. Because when I'm done with this chat, I have to finish up on the monthlies. I have to do Scorpio, Sag, Cappy, Aquarius, and Pisces. Get those out of the way so that I can start working on the weeklies, because I've been behind. Because I was supposed to do weeklies for air and earth by the 12th. I didn't meet the deadline, so they're not getting a weekly, but they will get for the week of the 13. I'm sorry, the 14, Sunday. I'm waiting on Miriam to repost her questions. Connect me and Miriam for our highest and holiest good, and the highest and holiest good of all who are involved. Oh, there's a little block. It's okay. Okay, I will, Neri. I will. I will. Is Araceli still in the chat? I'm chewing on this gum so hard. Damn. Okay, let's speed this up. You got a call? Okay, Miriam. So you didn't hear what we were saying. So Miriam, what I was saying is, can you put both your questions back in the chat? And also your second question needs to be revived. I'm not doing future anything, because remember, I don't know what kind of lessons you got to go through. If you are single and there's nobody in your life around you, the best way to ask your question is, how do I best prepare myself? What changes I need to make for the future, potential future life partner? That's a better way to word it. I need it to be specific. Leah, did you make a payment for a reading? I noticed you've been putting questions in the chat. Did you make a payment? I didn't see your name on the list for readings. Leah, did you make a payment? Okay. I'm waiting on Miriam to repost her question, and then I'll go ahead and start. So go ahead, Miriam. I'm waiting on you. I'm doing you first, then Araceli, and then Institute, because Institute's not in the chat right now. Okay. Thank you. Okay, post your second question as well. Connect me to Miriam about her move. Push both your questions in. So you're asking about a move, right? Trying to move into a new place with my family. Will this be successful? Moving in with Two of Pentacles. So there's indecision. Actually, I don't want these. Let's do the pre-shuffle first. Let's do the pre-shuffle for Miriam. Please connect me to Miriam for her highest and holiest good, and the highest and holiest good of all who are involved. Highest and holiest good of all who are involved. Okay. This is pretty good, Miriam. You have a really good spread so far as the move is concerned. Two more. So you found out the truth about something, or there's clarity about something here with the Page of Swords and the Moon in reverse. We have justice coming in. After a period of struggling, justice is coming in. Something's happening faster. Something's changing very fast for you. And this is about someone being generous or money coming in. Money's becoming stable. And whatever hardship you've experienced, that's coming to an end with the Wheel of Fortune. So that's good. So if there was struggle or financial issues, that's changing with the Eight of Wands. Progress is being made when it comes to Pentacles, money. There's a balance of money or stability. So your stability is going to be balanced, and there will be a successful outcome for you. And whatever was causing you pain or suffering is coming to an end. Good. You got a message that you've been waiting on, or there was some sort of clarity in regards to getting something. We have success here, Three of Wands. You're just waiting for your ships to come in. All right. So got the pre-shuffle. Spirit of the universe, please give me a divinely guided message from Miriam in regards to her move. She wants to know if it will be successful. The move with her family, will it be successful? I mean, love can come towards you, but I'll revise the question for you. Let's try it again, Spirit. Give me 6 cards, 3 for the top, 3 for the bottom, or just give me the first 3 first. All right, thank you. One more. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune is coming in the future potential. But for right now, the Oracle message is saying that um, in the past, there was some sort of money or some abundance. Or, okay, so the move date was pushed back, or you couldn't move because maybe there was not enough money. I mean, this is saying there was money, but for some reason, a move or the date to move was pushed back, canceled, or delayed. And it could have just been because of money. You didn't have enough money to make the move, or your family didn't have enough money at the time. What's blossoming abundance here, please? This Empress energy. Yeah, it came. Okay, so there was money. Ace of Pentacles. There could have been a new job, money, but for some reason, why was this move delayed or canceled? Why's the journey reverse? Hey, Libra girl. Yeah, there was money. Money was given to you. You maybe a loan, or someone gave you money, or money came in, but for some reason you couldn't move. Okay. There was a message, and this message, or this is not victorious. This is like you didn't get the outcome you thought you were going to get. You had the money, but you didn't get the place. It fell through. Something happened with that, and it was because something wasn't either a person or a situation was in balance, or someone caused you not to get this money because they're inappropriate behavior, or something just wasn't balanced at the time. It wasn't the right time. Oh, inheritance. Yeah. So there was money. Money came in. You got money, but for some reason it wasn't the right time. The guardian angel is about divine timing. So you looked at that as a failure or a defeat, but it wasn't. The guardian angel is saying that it wasn't the right time for you to move. Okay. All right. So there was some sort of issue with the family. They were arguing, or maybe there was some sort of problem with people cooperating because of this event. There was a big event, and there was a lack of cooperation between you, family members, or you and other people. And I feel like you were trying to move because you were trying to avoid some sort of disaster, but for some reason that wasn't the time. The timing for moving wasn't right. So you couldn't move, but you were trying to move because there was some sort of issues that has to do with coming together, collaborating, and working with people. Oh, now Spirit is saying justice is coming in. So that money is now open to you, or it's about to be open to you. That's why Wheel of Fortune is in the future potential. Stability is an issue for you, even though you know there's this justice here. So you know that this is coming. But right now you're struggling with stability. So the justice is money. So the money is coming. Okay. But right now you're still trying to figure out your stability and where you're going to be, how to secure the stability. It's about securing it. I think you got a lawyer. I don't know, you had to get a lawyer to help you secure the funds, even though they're yours. Something about you had to secure them. Let me know how that resonates, because you're coming up here in the reverse with the first chakra. So that means that there's a lack of security or stability. That's because you don't have the funds yet. I feel like part of this message is that the funds are coming because this is just karmically, it's karmically going to come to you as your justice. But at the same time, because of the first chakra, it feels like the money is not here yet, and you're needing to get the law involved, either a lawyer. Here's the money card, 8 of Pentacles. I see that you're a little bit stressed and confused right now, or you're at a crossroads trying to make some sort of decision that's stressing you out with the Knight of Swords. And it could be because if to get this money sooner, it could require you to give up some of the money, or have to pay some sort of fee to get the money faster than when it's due to you. Because remember, this is about you needing to be patient. With the Temperance card is reversed, so there's a need for the money, but it's not yet ready, or you can't get the money, or the money's not here yet. Okay. but it's causing some sort of stress. Maybe because it's taking longer than you expected. What's this Justice card? Let me know if that resonated, because that's, yeah, because I see here you don't have any money right now. Your Five of Pentacles outside in the cold. You don't have a home, or you don't have a secure home to stay, and you're stressed out because of it, but you know that this money is there. Oh, you had, okay, that affected your stability. So they're saying you need to stop being so generous. The earth element here is about stability, but it kind of reminds me of the Four of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're a little bit too generous. I have earth sign. I don't know what your sign is off the top of my head. We have Three of Wands. Ships are coming in. So yeah, you're going to get rewarded either way, but the earth element is about your stability. So that's your number one priority right now. So you're saying you loaned out some of the money to family members? Oh, you asked, okay, so you got to pay people back. Okay, wish fulfillment, a message. So there's going to be a message that comes in here. What is this message from air? Could be from an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Yeah, air sign woman. You're going to get a message from an air sign woman, and this is about not owing her. Aquarius, yeah. This could be about not owing her or not being under her thumb anymore. Maybe you're under this person's thumb, or maybe this person makes you feel like they're under their thumb. But this is a wish fulfillment or a message of not being tied to this person financially anymore, or maybe not being codependent. So if you owe an Aquarius, you're going to be able to pay her back, and you won't be under her thumb, or maybe not feeling in debt to her. So Goddess of the Moon is about, intuitively, this is about trusting your intuition. What's this Devil in reverse? I want to go back to this Queen of this Yansa. This Aquarius woman. The water element. There's a water sign involved here too. That could be you. You could be the water element. I think you're Cancer. If you're not Cancer, what's your sign? In reverse. Why is the water element reversed? God steps in, and he peeked out. God stepped in. Okay, this is my God card. This is the Emperor. If you've been emotional, or if this person has made you feel some type of way because you owe them, it's something about this woman I don't like. She's very cold. She's coming off very cold. This Aquarian woman. She may not be, but air signs are very cold. Oh, you was walking, no problem. There's a decision to be made, Two of Pentacles. So what I was saying is, High Priestess, yeah. Who is this Aquarius? Your landlord, or just as a family member? And what's your sign? Because I have water element. Here's the family. This Aquarius woman is, let me see, where is she here? Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person has brought you a lot of discomfort. Okay. Yeah, this Aquarian woman, you're not going to be owing her anymore, because it's like either you owe her, or she makes you feel like you owe her. I feel like that's coming to an end, because there's some sort of sacrifice, or maybe you feel like you're sacrificing. What's this water element? Oh, you're the Aquarius woman. Okay. Who's the water sign then? I see. So you're the Aquarian woman, and you're needing to stop sacrificing yourself. That's what that is. Okay, that makes sense. That's what I'm like, why is she coming off cold? You're detaching. You're detaching because people are codependent. Who's the water sign in reverse? Because this person's coming in reverse. God had to step in. This could be a male or female, but there's somebody else that's not acting in your best interest, and you're disconnecting from this person. Salamanders. in reverse. Let's go to this goddess of the moon and we'll revisit when you get a chance to type. The goddess of the moon is now you needing to trust your intuition because the subconscious energy is something's not balanced. So how do you balance it is with the intuition. You're missing some sort of opportunity here. There's a false start with this Ace of Wands. This could be a communication. Yeah, this could have been some sort of communication that came in that made you upset because that's anger. You got clarity. Okay. Yeah, and this is having to do with generosity. Again, equal give and take. So you're trusting your intuition and you're no longer being generous. That's why you're coming up as the Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, but you're detaching with the Devil in reverse, no longer being codependent or letting people, be codependent to you. And in order to get balance to come in or patience too, this is patience, you're needing to use your intuition now. I feel like before you're trying to be fair, you're trying to cooperate. June what? It's Cancer. Yeah. If it's June 20 something, it's Cancer. Between the is it 6? I don't know, but I know if it's towards the middle and end of the month, it's Cancer. Yeah. So whoever this Cancer is, I feel like you're detaching. Yeah, you're detaching. Okay, so there's a codependency. Yeah. I feel like a father figure steps in, but it was trying to come in reverse. There's a lack of a father figure or a father figure steps in. I also see God comes in and God, maybe you've been praying to God and asking God to change your situation. I feel like, yeah, you've been stuck. And this is being stuck about making some sort of decision to cut something out or to be honest with yourself about something. Something to do with codependency, something to do with a toxic environment, but I feel like you're pulling yourself away from it. Okay, so let's get back to this money. Something about you not being able to secure the money just yet, and something about you needing to get a lawyer. Yeah, your dad comes in. Okay, so your dad, yeah, magician. There's a little bit of manipulation is what they're saying with the water sign. She's being a little bit manipulative because she knows about the money. But you're needing to make a decision. And I feel like this decision has to do with looking at something from a different perspective. Or you may feel like a prisoner to someone, or you feel like you owe someone, or someone's making you feel like you owe them. But again, you're not going to have to owe this person, or you don't have to feel that way. Okay. But when it comes to this money, it feels like you're still trying to secure it, or you know that it's there, but it's just not here yet. Because for some reason, your instability is being highlighted here. You're concerned about your stability, and there's a little bit of lack. Okay, so maybe you're still waiting on the money. I feel like you're getting a lawyer or you're needing to get a lawyer. But if you are looking into the route of the lawyer, your concern is the amount of the fee that you have to pay to the lawyer. So you can get the money sooner, but you're not going to get the whole amount now. You're going to have to share that some of the money is going to be paid towards lawyer fees or something like that, or fees to give you the money sooner. But I feel like you're a little bit desperate and you want the money because you want to move. But I feel like you shouldn't. Let me see what this is. What is this Angel of Balance? So I feel like you need some patience. Yeah, you're needing some patience because you're wanting this money, fire element. Who's the fire sign? So don't trust the fire sign, 5 of Swords. Whoever this fire sign is, don't trust them. Or this is when you're supposed to get the money, Sagittarius season, November, sometime in November, or maybe sometime in Aries season, March, early March. I feel like you can't wait that long. God steps in again. God keep coming out. Okay, what does God have to say? Let's see what God has to say. What does God have to say? 5 of Swords. This is you. This is a challenge for you because you have to wait so long for this money, and you're thinking about getting a lawyer, but you're like, I don't want to have to pay. You're getting a new job, they're saying, as a solution. I feel like you do need to be patient, and I feel like you're overthinking this situation. Do you have to move? Because you got to look at it like this. Yeah, you're in a 2-bedroom, but you got a roof over your head. So what? Okay. Look at it like that. Because I feel like you're like, I need more space. It's too crowded. Maybe you got people living with you. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you got a roof over your head. Look at it like that. Do you really need the money that bad right now? Unless there is a specific reason why you got to move. Do you got mold in your house? Are you living with toxic people? Let me know what the reason is why you're in such a hurry. Your brother's sleeping on, he's not going to die if he sleeps on the couch. He's not going to die. Okay, so you need it by November, Sagittarius season. But he ain't going to die if he sleeps on the couch. I know you got to pay rent. You need the money to catch up on bills. I understand. Stability is but God is saying that the solution is a job's coming in. Who's not working? Because somebody's about to get a job. And is your brother a fire sign? Because if he's a fire sign, I don't know about him. Okay? If he's a fire sign, I don't know about him. You have a job, a new job, or a job opportunity coming in. Okay? Any other messages about why is God here? Why is God here? God's here because God is saying do the work. It's not enough to pray. Someone's not working. Who's not working? Okay, because you weren't working. That's why you were having. So they're saying that you have a job coming in. It's not enough to dream or pray. You also got to take the positive action steps. So you're going to work, and that's going to help you get your expenses together. Now, let me ask them what they want you to do about this whole situation, about getting this money by November. What is it that you want her to know? Because you're imbalanced right now. They're saying you need to trust your intuition, and you're coming up as unbalanced. And I feel like it's because you're worried. But why be worried when you already know the money is here? They're saying you're going to get clarity by the end of this week or this month. Healer of the ages. They say that you need to heal. What is needed? Yeah. Also, getting out of your comfort zone or taking some sort of risk. What's the healer of the ages? You're unhappy. Yeah, you're unhappy. They're saying trust your intuition. High priestess. You're needing to heal this sadness or this negative way of thinking. And your addictions. You have addictions. And I'm not going to tell you what they are, but you know what your addictions are. You're needing to heal some sort of addiction. All right, the garden and the gate. What is this? Victory. So you're needing to take some sort of risk or coming out of some sort of comfort zone. Okay? You need to come out of some sort of comfort zone. Air element. This could be Libra season, or there could be an air sign around. Oh, that's you. Oh, duh. You're the air element. There could be a little bit of procrastination or laziness on your side, but now that you're getting a new job, that's going to help you get your money, finances. Also, whatever is done in the dark will come to the light. This is like the moon card, but this is a wish card. It's in reverse. So you're going to be getting illumination or clarity about something, but it is a victory. And they're also asking you to move on from something. So you're unable to move on from something that's comfortable. It's a habit. It's safe. It's a safe way of being. They're wanting you to move on from that or break out of that comfortable, taking some sort of risk. This has to do with a fear or secret or something that's in the dark. Maybe people don't know about this, but you're needing to move on or be victorious over it. So if this has to do with this addiction, you're needing to be victorious over this addiction. Okay. Salamanders is, this is to have the willpower to do something. You're needing the willpower. Yeah. You're needing to fight this eating addiction. And that's part of the reason why you don't have money too. Because I think you get, maybe you're getting assistance for food. Let me see. What is this addiction that she needs to? Yeah. You're spending some money on, look, I can't make this shit up. You're spending too much money on food. Conscious consumer. They're saying you have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade organic goods and live simply and purchase only that which you need. Only purchase what you need. Right? All right. So there's in the first pre-shuffle, I do see the Wheel of Fortune. I do see that you are going to get whatever that you want. She said, I'm eating trash as we speak. Okay. All right. So I think that was a very clear reading, but I'm going to give you the a final message as far as, so the move is the move is the move is the move. Will you move? Yes, you will move. Okay. But the spirit is telling me it ain't going to be on your time, period.com. So it may not be November. It's not on your time. Be patient. It's not on your time. I don't care what you think. You have a roof over your head. Your brother's fine sleeping on the couch. He's not going to die. And you're going to move when it's time for you to move. Stop rushing the process is what they're telling me to tell you. So trying to get that money sooner than you need it, it's not going to work out in your favor. Use your intuition here. Okay. But I do know that you have bills, but that's why the job is here. That's why God came in to say, hey, that's why we got you this job. And you're going to start working and you will be able to get your debt under control in time to pay off most of the bills. Okay. Now, if it is in alignment for you to get this new place in November, it will happen. But what they're asking you to do is not stress so much about it. The money is there. The money is there. The money is there. It's there. Okay. So what is there to stress about? Act accordingly to what you know. You know that you don't got the money right now. Okay. So what you stressing about? You already know that. But you will have it. Right? Right, baby? So the move is being delayed. Okay. The journey card is about moving. Now they're giving me victory in reverse, envy, and some sort of missed opportunity. Let's clarify these three cards. Three cards to clarify the three cards. Please like the chat. Thank you. So you're going to come out of lack consciousness is what they're saying. There is a delay. You didn't get the hoped for outcome that you wanted. That's fine. Oh my God, I thought I was going to move in November. Sorry. But there's an opportunity being missed. What's this adjacent possibilities? What is this adjacent possibility? Message from fire. What is that? So there's a fire sign sending you a message. So this could be a lawyer. This could be a financial advisor, a banker. It could be anybody, but it's a fire sign. What is this fire sign telling her? This fire sign is telling you that your money is here, that your money is coming. So they're giving you a message of blessings, this fire sign person. So what is this? This is you unconsidered options. I feel like this is not a missed opportunity, but this is an unconsidered option that you didn't think about. Somebody's going to say, hey, you didn't think about this other route that you could take. And this other route is going to be in your best interest. So whoever this fire sign is, please listen to them. No, I didn't say this was a new love. But if that is part of your second question, yes, there is a fire sign coming in. Okay, because your second question is about love. You're missing an opportunity with a fire sign, possibly in order to get what it is that you want. That is another way to look at it. Because remember, someone left you out in the cold with this envy card. This means that you were out in the cold. And if you have victory in reverse, this means that somebody, so you're releasing someone. Okay. The world card in reverse. You're needing to open up to new people, dating, reconnecting with the outside world. Someone has abandoned you, and it could be a fire sign man. What is this world card in reverse? They're saying you need to trust your intuition here about who you're opening yourself up to. This is about you're closed off, or you're not ready to start a new cycle. You're unable to end a cycle, or you're unable to let go of someone. What's all tied up? This is your love portion, by the way. What's all tied up? Ooh. Standing your ground, setting boundaries. You're needing to set boundaries. You're unable to let go of something, or you're having trouble. You're indecisive about whether you can to let go of a relationship, but there's no victory there. So I do suggest letting it go. You're getting a message, and that message is going to make you feel some type of way. Okay? Or you've already gotten this message. This person has already communicated to you something. It could be whoever communicated to you last told you something, and you realize that a cycle needs to be closed out. Because here we have a victory is in reverse. That means the cycle hasn't completely closed. We have the World card in reverse. Okay, something is blocking this cycle from closing. So in order to close it, they're saying you're needing to detach from something, possibly a person, in order for you to have this cornucopia wish fulfillment. You're needing to leave something behind. And it's been a struggle for you to let it go. For Pentacles. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, so you're needing to detach. I had to eat orange too. And you're needing to get out of lack consciousness with the envy in reverse. This is you choosing gratitude, being grateful for what you have instead of looking at all the things you don't have as it relates to love. You have family, people around you, is being clarified by the same card. Bringing yourself outside, back from the cold. Because I feel like you feel abandoned, you feel lonely, but you got to understand that you're really not alone. I also feel like someone might want to try to reconcile with you, revisit this connection with you, but it's going to end up as a missed opportunity, and it may be with a fire sign. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse, unrequited love, false start. So whoever this is trying to reconcile with you, it's not going to work out, and then you're going to have to heal from it. Okay, Ten of Swords in reverse. What's this community card? What's this community card, please? The community card is Salamanders and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're going to need have the willpower to break yourself out of this self-imposed imprisonment. And in order to get this wish fulfillment, there is going to be, you're needing to let go of an attachment to someone that you may not even be dating right now. This person may resurface, or this could just be your energy wanting to start something new with this person, but it's not going to lead you to, it's not going to be a success if you do reach out or try to communicate. You could just be wanting to call this person, talk to them. I feel like it's not going to be a success. What's the Six of Swords? Yeah, there's not going to be reciprocity with a fire sign. Okay, they're not going to give you equal give and take. All right. So in order for this to come in, you need to detach from a fire sign. Okay. Let me know if there is a fire sign, because that came up in your first reading. I said, if there's a fire sign, don't trust them. They're only in your life because you have money. They know that your money's coming in, and that's the only reason they're there. Okay. Six of Pentacles is about generosity. You may have, this person may know that you're a generous person, and they're only sticking around because they're waiting on this money to drop, and then you're gonna give them the money, and then they're gonna leave your ass high and dry. So I'm warning you right now, okay, that this fire sign cannot be trusted. Aries, an Aries. I'm sorry. So if it is an Aries, don't trust him. He's a liar and he's a sinner. Okay? He doesn't want you. He just wants your money. Yes. And you know my readings are accurate. So that's why I tell y'all, come in at your own, what is it? Discretion? Something like that. Tell me about this cornucopia. So this is your money. That's why it came out. He just wants to get a piece of your pie. He doesn't want to be with you. Accurate as fuck. Yes, it's an Aries. That's why I said fire sign, and it showed up in the other thing. Don't give him none of your money. Period.com. He is only in your life for your money. That came out. Okay. So what can she do to get this wish fulfillment, to bring new love in? Trust your intuition. High Priestess. Is there a potential for new love? If there is, can you show me who this potential mate is or what he will be like? They said you have to heal and let go. It's going to take you some time. Yeah, you're not, their new love is not coming in because you're going to struggle with this stupid ass fire sign. He's going to keep trying to come in for this money. Do you see his intentions? He's going to keep coming in trying to sweet talk you. I am telling you right now, if you have sex with him, that's how he controls you, through his sex. Don't. All right? Don't. He's going to keep trying to sex you. He's going to keep trying to sweet talk you. And you're going to keep giving it up to him because he wants this money when it drops. You need real love, but you're not going to get it until you get rid of the fire sign. That's what they're telling me. It's not coming in until he's gone. Okay? That's your karma. Now, let me give you one overall love message, and then that is your reading. Reconciliation is on the table, but remember, this is about equal give and take, balance. So this is a soulmate. What does she need to know about the soulmate? I don't like how that came out. Yeah, he's they said sun card. This is shine. This is about getting clarity about the soulmate, taking the lead, turning your back. Three of Wands. Also, there's third-party energy surrounding this person. So this person already has somebody else, and you know that he has somebody else. If you don't know, now you know. What do you need her to know about taking the lead? What else do you need her to know? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. They want you to know that he's juggling you. He has another person. Third-party situation. You may know this, but if you don't know, now you know. Okay? End this cycle, they're saying. Please end the cycle. He doesn't want to be with you outside of your money. That's your reading, my love. Hi, Paola. I'm sorry. If he told you he was going to do all these things with you, he's lying. He is lying. He is lying. He's manipulating you. He just wants your money. All right? Next. Hey, Paola, if anyone bought off of my wish list, I did not get those items. Can you please email me and let me know what the ship date is? I was only able to retrieve one package. That was from Institute. The other two packages weren't received. So please, if you were one of the people that ordered off my wish list, please email me when the order was supposed to be shipped. I know. Thank you. It looks so good. Yeah, Miriam, you got you a very straightforward. Yeah, you're welcome for the heads up. That's why you're here. All right. Thank you. So we're doing who next? Araceli, put your one question in the chat. Okay. Oh, I forgot to pull a challenge for Miriam. Equal energy exchange. When you get blessed, make sure you bless others. Okay. Be generous to who's being generous towards you, not to the people that are using you. Please like the chat if you haven't done so already. What is her challenge? What is her challenge, please? What is her challenge? Please do not go and do something completely different and still allow him in. Do not allow that man in because that man does not want to be with you. Okay? Your challenge is the Tower. If you let this man in, you're going to mess up everything for yourself in the Fool card. You're needing to let this relationship be destroyed. The universe will destroy it in order for you to have this new beginning, Fool card. Okay? You're needing to let this crumble, this relationship crumble, so that you can start brand new. You're just afraid to let it go. What's not working about making a payment? Somebody help Leah. She's trying to make a payment. Thank you, Araceli. I know, baby. You already know because I'll be telling you in your readings. You love your friends, auntie. Okay, no problem, baby. Araceli. No, I'm gonna let the cards tell me. I want to know what her sign is because I don't be remember. I need to start remembering your sign. And I want y'all to go back and listen to the first part of the video for the full moon reading. I'm going to edit the title when I'm done with this chat. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, Mother of Swords. So your challenge, Araceli, is in order for you to have the stable new beginning with a romantic partner that will last, you're needing to take on the Queen of Swords energy. And that means you're needing to know, okay, you need to stand in your highest truth and need to have a little bit more, use your logic more instead of your emotions. Don't let your emotions lead your decisions, okay? Clear the energy of the previous reading. Tell her to copy the link. All right, so we're going to clear the energies. I'm going to give you a very deep reading because you need it. You guys please share the lives so other people could see. And I need someone to timestamp the video. Could someone, because Tia's recuperating, she's taking a break. I need somebody, a designated person that can timestamp the videos for me, please, so that people could get to their readings. Please let me know if you're interested in doing that for me. So Leah, you're again, Ace of Pentacles. You can have it. What you have been desiring, God has been working on you. He has seen your heart, and He knows that you make bad decisions. But it's because of self-deception. It's because of self-deception, and it's because you're false. It's a fantasy or an illusion on what would make you happy. This 10 of Cups. It is a false belief when it comes to your happiness that is causing you to struggle or to suffer. But God says that when you let go of whatever this false belief is, that's why the 10 is in reverse, is fantasy or whatever you believe love is, what love or happiness looks like. That's when you'll have this new start. Mother of Swords is someone that's been through it, seen it all, but she has self-respect. She stands in her truth. And with that sort of truth, she doesn't allow anybody to come in and disturb her peace or to come in and disturb her truth. That means if someone comes in, you need to lay down a law. You need to say what you got to say, and you need to make your intentions known and make it known what are you looking for. If you're looking for a relationship stability, somebody comes and approach you with friends with benefits, put that sword up and say, hell no, that's not what I want. This not going to work for me. It's not. Okay? One second. Pre-shuffle. $12.41. Oh, of her reading? I don't know. That's why I need someone to go back and look for me. I don't know for Araceli. Someone has to rewind back about 10 minutes, please. And someone has to rewind and get the other readings for me. Any more messages for Aries? Okay. Yeah, and you're needing to come out of your self-imposed prison. And here is the ultimate fulfillment. This is self-love. 9 of Cups. Loving thyself. And then when you love yourself, you can attract a love that will be victorious. Message from water. There could be a message coming in from a water sign. Araceli, put your sign in the chat, please. And let's get started on your reading. Connect me to Araceli for her highest and holiest good. You guys, anybody that know how to make like screen capture videos of like really powerful things that I've said in the videos. Like if you watch the video and I said something that was like, damn, wow, make a little video clip of it, share it on social media, okay? Or share it with friends, whatever works for y'all. I need to start putting my face on so that I can look cute, so they can be like, okay. Taurus, okay, thank you. Google Pay. If you click on my link, it takes you directly to my PayPal, baby. I'm not sure why it's taking you to Google Pay. You have to put it in the browser. I'm not sure, sweetheart. I'm sorry that you're having trouble. I'm going to give you a deep reading with my new cards. Please give me a 6-card read. Conscious versus subconscious for Araceli. Araceli C, 6-card read. I know y'all like the big girls, but we're gonna use the wild unknown. We have the 7 of Cups, the Son of Cups. Why is my stomach? Ooh, can y'all hear my stomach? It's like. They're giving me more than 6, but that's okay. All right. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the 5 of Cups. That's the energy that you're in now. Sad, very sad, full of regret, and guilt. Part of the problem is after you make a decision, you beat yourself up about it after the fact, and you feel very guilty, and you're full of a lot of regret. The extra card is the Magician. Okay, we're going to put it to the side. That's about manifesting what it is that you truly desire. So we have the 7 of Cups, the Son of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles as your conscious energy. Okay. And then beneath the surface or the subconscious, we have the Death card, the Lovers, and the Judgment. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we have three major arcana. So you're going through such a transformation. Jesus Louise. You're being transformed from this energy, feeling like this, to going to the Magician. Look at that. Look how gorgeous. Wow, you're going through a transformation. This is interesting. Your subconscious energy is all major arcanas. There is a lot of options around you, Araceli. You're a gorgeous girl, but you're also confused. And that 1 cup in the center is the intuition, but you tend to lean more to these 3 cups on each side. Okay, we have the Moon at the top and the Sun at the bottom. So because it's in the upright, I'm reading these in the upright, but it could be either way. Because it's being clarified by death, we're looking at the, so this is subconscious and conscious. We're looking at the conscious aspect of the 7 of Cups, and this is about gaining clarity. The top part is darkness, and the bottom part is white. It's light. It's being clear. And it's being clear about what needs to end in your life, what needs to die away. Obviously, there's a lot of confusion, but it is also a bunch of people around you that don't mean diddly squat. And they're filling up a space because your ass needs to be validated and you need some sort of attention to make you feel something that you have been. It's almost like you need something to fill a void within self. And that could just be loneliness, right? Despondency, depression, etc. Right? Crying and crying and crying and crying and crying. And then you say, I need to fill the void, make bad judgments, right? And then when the void is filled temporarily, getting that temporarily, it's called, what is it called? Instant gratification. And then after the fact, it's like, it was meaningless. It didn't bring you it didn't fill that empty space. That space is still empty because you're trying to fill emptiness with more emptiness. Does that make sense? You're trying to fill that void with more emptiness. You can't. It defeats the purpose. It's an oxymoron, right? So this is about needing to let things die away. Death. When you let things die, the transformation happens. Let's take out the Tarot of Orishas. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups first, and then the Death cards. 2 cards. Spirit guides of Araceli C. I need a deep, powerful read for her. I know y'all getting tired of her. They said we're so tired of her. Why am I failing when it comes to love? Why are you failing? Confidence issues, self-esteem issues, issue. This is the God. This is the entity that opens the gateway to the underworld. It's in reverse, and this is about the psyche. This is about what's being hidden, and this is the fact that you have low self-esteem and you have low self-worth or low confidence or whatever. And then it's also speaking of the fact that you have already created a narrative in your mind that you fail or you're defeated in some way when it comes to relationships, that they don't ever work out. And that is what you have been believing, and that is what you have been manifesting. Magician is in the subconscious energy, and the Five of Cups is the conscious energy. The overall energy for conscious is Five of Cups. Overall energy for subconscious is what has been manifested. What has been manifested is mirrors to reflect this Five of Cups energy back at you. Somebody needs to record this part of the video because this is very powerful. This will help other people outside of Araceli. What have you been manifesting this whole time? I've been manifesting reflection of thyself in order for me to see the problem. The defeat or the failure in love or in relationships or getting close to people is because you are afraid of getting close with thyself. Part of that, and the reason for that is because getting close to thyself means that you're going to have to be alone. And guess what Araceli doesn't like? She doesn't want to be alone. She detests it. Araceli says, sorry, spirit guides. And why are guys only coming to you for sex? Because you lack self-worth and self-esteem. Hermit. And like I said, she's afraid of being alone. But guess what? In order to know thyself, you need to go into hermit mode, and you're needing to go into abstinence, and you're needing to go into isolation in order to find yourself so that you can love yourself, Son of Cups. Because that has been the problem because of the fear of being alone. So then when that emptiness creeps in and creeps in and creeps in, here go Araceli C. Okay, I got a lot of options, Seven of Cups. And one of these options is going to fill the void, temporary set gratification. And then after the fact, here goes the guilt, the shame, the sorrow. Because you know that it was nothing, you know it was meaningless, and you know that all they wanted was a temporary fix. And they are reflecting back to what you wanted, a temporary fix. Let's look at the Son of Cups. This is a new deck that I'm working with, so I'm still learning the author's point of view as it relates to these cards. The Son of Cups is called, it's artistic introspective. This is about being introspective, inner work, and this is going to require isolation, and this is going to require you being alone. Period.com. Like all of the Cups family, the Sun truly excels within the arts. He's usually a musician, a visual artist of some kind, and he finds success within his field. His natural tendency to look inward adds to his charm and mystique. To others, he may seem secretive and even peaceful, while deep inside he carries a dark kernel of intensity. You're afraid of that darkness within. You are afraid of that darkness within. You are afraid of the darkness within. You don't want to face. So you've been trying to avoid the death process, but baby, you can't run away from this major arcana. Death. Death is upon you, Araceli C, a spiritual death. And this is going to require lots of isolation, lots of being alone, lots of abstinence. And this is going to require you to face yourself. It's being supported by the lovers. This is these bad decisions, bad choices. Relationships are looking for love in all the wrong places, or sexually based relationships. Okay. Oh, and then at the bottom of the deck, here's that fantasy of what you think love should look like. The fantasy or the idealistic way of looking at love and connecting with others. That comes to an end. So this goes here. This goes here. There's an ending of that. This false belief surrounding what love is, or why you can't attain this 10 of Cups. That false belief is ending. And this is because with this lovers here, there's a decision being made. And this decision is about not wanting to be in sexually based relationships, wanting more for yourself. And this is you now facing the truth. Seven of Swords, this self-deception that has been holding you back from ultimate fulfillment, which is the outcome position. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is fulfillment. Now knowing that the fulfillment cannot, or that empty or that void, that space within cannot be filled by having sex or by being getting attention from people that are offering you nothing but meaningless. Whatever, it's meaningless. Whatever they're offering, it doesn't give you this Ten of Cups, it only fills that void temporarily. And sometimes it doesn't even fill the void. Sometimes it doesn't even do, it doesn't even, it's not, because if you ever heard of, or ever watched people that were addicts, now sober people, and they talk about their experience as an addict, they always talk about getting that little fix. I just had to get the fix. I had to get my fix. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like this was, the temporary fix. It worked in the beginning, but it stopped. It's like, it doesn't work anymore. I still feel like shit after. I still feel alone. And it's not fulfilling me. 10 of Cups in reverse. It's not making me happy. So the outcome position, we have the 10 of Pentacles being supported in the subconscious with judgment. These are the decisions, judging yourself harshly. This is the addiction, 3 of Cups. These are the false friends. These are this is the temptation, the 3 of Cups. Partying, friends with benefits. That comes to an end with the 10 of Pentacles, because now what you want is fulfillment. And then what's clarifying the Judgment card is this man is on a meditating, 9 of Wands, and this is you going within isolation. This is a 9 again, in order to figure out what is the best. No, I take that back. This is you harshly judging yourself in your past actions. This is you looking to the past and looking at what you have learned from the experiences. This is you going within. This is a lot of inner work. This is going to be a lot of time being alone, a lot of time isolating yourself and not dating anyone, a lot of time with not dating anyone, the couple in reverse, choosing to move away from passionate relationships that are not making you happy, just repeating the same storyline. Ace of Cups, unrequited love. Not letting passion drive you anymore, but standing in your truth and power as Yemaya, the Empress, knowing your worth and your value, okay? So you're ending these escapades, sexcapades, or just friendships that are meaningless, and you are now stepping into your power as Yemaya, and you know your worth. So there is abstinence here. So you're being asked, what is it that you're manifesting for yourself? As you go through the Judgment energy, you're going to do a lot of reflection on your past judgments, decisions, and choices, and you're going to see how they have cause and effect. Or you're going to look at it from a perspective of cause and effect. How has those decisions affected me today? Okay, and as you isolate yourself in the 9 of Fire or the 9 of Wands energy, you are gaining whole new perspective. This is called the enlightenment or the spiritual awakening or the transformation, but this is also the purification process. You are being purified of all this guilt and all these memories and all these decisions and all these choices. You're going through a purification process so that you can come out clean, so to speak, baptized, whatever, right? Because he has all white. That's the symbology. That's why I'm using the terminology baptism. He's meditating. You're being reborn, basically. You're going through the death. You start off with the death and you end with the judgment. And what are you being purified of? This false belief of happiness, the fantasy of the happiness or how to attain it or why you can't obtain it, the illusions, the self-deception, and also the couple, or which is the lovers. You're purifying yourself from all of the attachments you've created through these frivolous connections, sexually based connections that you are still mourning over or grieving over. You're not grieving over the specific people, but mostly grieving over the decision that was made. This is you wallowing in your grief and your guilt. You're being purified of that. Okay. So what is the outcome for her once she goes through the purification process? Well, fulfillment is the outcome. Stability, long-term change, right? With the 10 of Pentacles, but let's see outcome. Also, the subconscious overall energy is the Magician, manifesting something different for yourself, something new, a new beginning. So the outcome is the Daughter of Pentacles. I love it. The Daughter of Pentacles is the outcome. So I like the book's definition. I'm going to grab the book real quick. I've read it already in the full moon reading, the first portion of the video, but I want to read this. And please let me know how that resonated for you. I love when messages flow like that. It's responsible, kind, and supportive. So this is you being responsible for or taking accountability for what you have manifested. And now you have a responsibility to manifest different for yourself. You have the responsibility now to be kind to yourself. Okay. You usually find the Daughter of Pentacles behind the scenes rather than out in the spotlight. So she's no longer partying. She's going to be behind the scenes now. Though quite shy, she's extremely hardworking and responsible. She handles details and logistics well. People depend on her. She has a vast amount of inner strength. Like the Pentacle family, the daughter thrives when in nature. So you're going to be on a whole different wavelength. This is a new, fresh start. And this is about you thinking about your long-term stability and you thinking about wanting long-term stability in the people you meet in regards to love relationships or close partnerships. You're wanting long-term stability now. This is a fresh start for you. That comes after the purification process. That is your reading. That is what you're going to learn. And it's going to be difficult and it's going to be lonely. It's going to be painful. But the purging is part of it. So the pain that's coming to the surface, this is the full moon, dredging up these emotions, is part of the purification process. How do you get rid of the guilt and the pain? You got to purge it. You got to cry. You got to speak on it. You got to think about it, reflect on it so that you can see the errors in your ways and the errors in the decisions that were made in the past so that you don't keep making the same decisions. Okay. That is your reading, my love. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for trusting in me. Let me know. Okay. Izatu, it's your turn. What did you think about that, Araceli? I felt that really flowed very well. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides of Araceli C. How did that flow for you? Hold on, Isatu, I'll get right with you. How did that flow with you, Araceli? You're welcome. Did it make sense what I was saying? Oh, it wasn't complex at all. That actually was really a really good reading. Flowed very easily for me. No drainage. Yeah, I didn't feel any drainage. I didn't feel anything. It flowed very perfectly. The cards were aligned perfectly. Everything about that reading was perfect. Okay. So I appreciate you. I need you to keep rewatch it from time to time. I need someone to timestamp Araceli's video. And I need you to make sure that you save that as make a playlist of all the readings that I've done for you. And I need you to save that as a private playlist so that you could go back and watch them. Okay. All of you guys should be doing that. And not only the readings that I've done, but anybody else. But this one is very powerful. So this one you want to make sure you don't forget. Don't ever forget this one. This one's very powerful. Okay. All right. So Isatu. Oh shit. Isatu. Okay, let me get through your reading. I gotta go. Forgot. It's 1 o'clock. He called you. Okay, God stepped in, Isatu. What should you be careful about? God's here. Let's do the pre-shuffle for Isatu. Please connect with the Isatu for our highest and holiest good. You're so welcome, Araceli. You need counseling, so please join Soul Therapy. Soul Therapy registration is going to start in November. It's $40 for 4 weeks. You need it. So everybody, if you're considering Soul Therapy, it's $40. Registration starts in November. Please save up that $40. That's affordable. I charge way more than that. But because it's going to be a group setting, I'm only charging $40 per person. Okay? 4 more. Soul Therapy. It's going to be deep like this, where we dig into the problem so that we can find what needs to be changed. 3 more. I like it balanced. Thank you. One more. I mean, two more. So start saving up them coins. Institute. So we have the Emperor coming in here. Oh, okay. I did have enough. It's going to end up with a final judgment. There will be a new beginning. But what's going to happen is there will be a little bit of ego. You need to work on your ego is what they're saying. Try not to entertain any conflict. Try to be fair and just. Let him speak. Because I feel like you have a problem of letting him speak. You interrupt him. You're a poor communicator. So focus on what you can do better as far as how you communicate. Okay, so they're saying your communication, you're very manipulative, but you don't know that you are. In the way you communicate, you try to guilt trip him. He doesn't like that. It could be vice versa as well. So don't try to make him feel guilty. Three of Swords, this is stemming from your pain. So it's a reaction to how you feel, but it's very negative. So they're saying take time to meditate before you have this talk with him, Hermit. I'm also seeing that truth will be spoken today. Yeah, really, really. About this rival woman, the other woman. There's going to be truth about this other woman. It's going to be a tower moment. Okay. What's the sun card? Why is the sun reversed? Yeah, the sun card is about third party, and it's about someone letting go of a third party. This could be you letting go of a third party or him. Yeah, you're coming up as a poor communicator, and you're coming up as very imbalanced and very impatient. That causes you to not communicate well, because the communicator has to be one person speaks, then the other person speaks. I feel like you start to overtalk. You start to get very high strung. You get very emotional very quick. So you need to be stable in your emotions when you're communicating. Okay. I also see an energy here of still holding on to baggage, or a reconciliation is the outcome. 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. But the man is coming up in the revert. Maybe not. Let me not look at that. I'm also seeing that there could be success here, but you have to be willing to let go. Yeah. There's a little bit of confusion, or there will be a little bit of confusion, or there's a choice. And this choice is to end a relationship for one of you. It could be you are asking him to end the relationship with the other person, however that works out. But a new beginning is on the table. It's this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there's going to be an ending in order for a new beginning to take place. 10 of Swords. Something must come to an end. Another relationship. What's this? 4 of Wands. This is your family. This is a foundation. 4 of Wands, a missed opportunity. So there may be a missed opportunity, and there may be an ending. But this missed opportunity could be for somebody else. It doesn't have to be for you. But you're asking me what you need to know. And you do need to know that the communication is a big problem in your relationship. So that's why I said that it could be vice versa if you don't think it's you. If you don't think it's you that overtalks him or guilt trips him, if you feel like it's him, then it's him. This is your reading, so I'm talking to you. Okay? A burden. Something's a burden. 10 of Wands. You're going to get a message, and it's not going to work out the way you want it to, this communication, because you're going to be very burdened. Yeah. So try to let him talk. Okay, I'm not done, baby. I'm not done. That's just a pre-shuffle. Okay, we're gonna use a new deck. Okay, if you didn't know, Institute got me this new deck. Institute got me a new deck. If you didn't know, now you know. Even though me and Institute be going at it, Institute's my boo. You know that, right? Institute, you know you're my boo. She's so aggy at times, though. You're so aggy. Do you know what aggy is? Institute. Spirit of the universe, clear the energies of the previous reading and connect me to Institute for our highest and holiest good. Connect me to Institute. Okay? What does she need to know about her meeting with the Capricorn? What does she need to know about her meeting with the Capricorn? Oh, the World card. This could be an ending, Institute. But an ending sparks a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. We're going to put these as a the unseen forces. There's an ending here, but there's also a new beginning here. Okay. Give me two more cards for the subconscious. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So this could be a new beginning. Okay. The World card could be a new beginning too. But it always has, something has to end in order for the new beginning to start. We have the Hermit. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have last card, please. Last card is the Three of Pentacles. Cooperation. Yes. Okay. So bottom of the deck energy, we have the Eight of Cups. Change is needed here. Change. Eight of Cups. Overall energy, subconscious overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. This is what you want in your subconscious. You want stability. You want a fresh start. What's being presented here in the past position is an ending of a cycle. An ending sparks a new beginning. The World, two major arcana in the subconscious. Conscious is the World card. But what you don't know is that that ending is sparking a new cycle. Okay. We have two nines in your center energy here, which is your present energy. So we have consciously you want wish fulfillment. You want emotional fulfillment. What is in your subconscious is the Nine of Swords. So you're overthinking. Okay, something is stressing you out. Something is causing you anxiety, worry, and stress. Let's use the Tarot of Orishas. Give me one card on the World card. One card on the World card for Institute. Maya, knowing your worth. And here's the Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning. Someone sees your worth. Someone sees you as Maya. Okay. But there is there's clarity coming in about that. What is this Nine of Cups? Now, Nine of Pentacles, another nine. This is about you finding autonomy within self. You need to know that you have whatever it takes to achieve this wish fulfillment, this wish that you have, the dream coming true. The devil is clarifying the problem in your subconscious. What is the devil? This overthinking, the thinking the worst, the Nine of Swords, imagining the worst, expecting the worst, thinking negatively, stressing, sleepless night, overthinking. That's mental anguish. This is the deconstructive energies that's preventing you from having the fulfillment. You are already the Nine of Pentacles, stable, beautiful woman that knows her worth and value. But the problem is that you refuse to see that you are getting what it is that you desire with this Nine of Cups. You are getting wish fulfillment. It has already been granted to you. Wheel of Fortune. What is the Hermit? This is now you needing to do some inner work in order to be able to cooperate and collaborate with the Three of Pentacles. What is this Hermit energy? Okay, so a message comes in. So there's some sort of communicating or something you see on social media. It's my social media card. Karma. So there's some sort of message that comes in that's going to make you isolate yourself. Issue, or someone's being isolated or ghosted. So issue, female issue is a reconciliation. Someone went within and someone has gotten clarity about a decision. What is this Three of Pentacles? What is this Three of Pentacles? This is about a foundation or a relationship or a family. Someone's releasing, another relationship. And this is a relationship that was not ordained by God. Someone was juggling. So someone has to end it because God is saying so. God says you need to end the other relationship. That's the devil. Clarify the devil. Capricorn. Capricorn is clarifying what's preventing the wish fulfillment. That's him. Clarify Capricorn. or the devil. Pisces, water element, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, third party. He's needing, because he's trying to figure out who he wants to be with. And it has to do with money. Whatever he got going on with the Piscean is tied to money. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. It's not going to work out in his favor, though. So what he needs to do is, what's stopping you is this Piscean. But this Piscean, tell me about the other woman. Tell me about the other woman, the Piscean. Tell me about her intentions, please. What are her intentions? Her intentions is she wants the Ten of Cups. She wants happiness. Two of Wands. She wants to be his counterpart. She wants him. She wants your man. She wants the Ten of Cups with him. What is his feelings towards the Piscean? His feelings towards the Piscean is the Son of Cups in reverse and the Daughter of Cups. That's weird. Son of Cups in reverse, the Daughter of Cups. He doesn't really have deep emotions for her in the Eight of Swords. He feels trapped by her. So he is a karmic. He feels trapped by her. What is his feelings towards Issa 2? What's his feelings towards Issa 2? Oh, the Six of Cups. He loves you. He sees you as a soulmate. The Six of Cups. He sees you as a victory, but he also feels that you are full of conflict. So he does see you as the Six of Cups. Mutual love, soulmate energy. He does see you as a success, a victory for him. But he also sees that you're full of conflict. Okay? So it's not going to work out with him and the Piscean. She does have an intention. She wants happiness with him, but he doesn't have deep emotions for her. Son of Cups, he doesn't feel deeply for her. It's unrequited. He has feelings for her, but it's not deep. We have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. There's deception here, and the deception is with the Capricorn and the Piscean. So now you're giving him some sort of ultimatum. And what is the outcome with this Four of Wands? What's the outcome? Eight of Cups, he comes back to his family. Ooh. Okay. I didn't see all these flipped over. Let's try again. What is the outcome? The moons. The secret comes out. Piscean energy. What about this moon? Why is it reversed? This is illumination. This is clarity about something that was being hidden. Someone is taking some sort of action. What is this action? Ace of a new beginning. So someone's telling the truth about a third-party situation or about ending a third-party situation. Or they're telling you about something to do with money. But it feels like that whatever this third-party situation is, this collaborating or coming together, I feel like someone's letting it go. This is Three of Pentacles. Because this Three of Pentacles is here twice. That's why I'm trying to clarify it. What's this Three of Pentacles? This is cooperation. There's a Six of Wands, no victory. So there's not going to be any victory in this third-party situation. The truth is coming out about it. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of you isolating yourself, though, with the Hermit. Or this is someone getting clarity after going into the Hermit mode. Yeah, Five of Wands, conflict, competition. It's still coming to an end. This is third party. So third party is affecting your outcome for real, for real. Your outcome, yeah, Nine of Wands. Someone's letting go. What's the best possible outcome for Institute? The best possible outcome for Institute is still, indecision. If someone's not going to make up their mind, storm warning, there will be a storm warning, but after this ending, then here's a new beginning. So there will be a new beginning, but there's going to be a little bit of a delay because he is not yet clear. No, I'll take that back. You're not yet clear. The reason I'm saying you're not yet clear is because you're needing to put your foot down. And I know you have been doing that, but in a different way. Okay. What do I mean by a different way? This is cooperating. Three of Pentacles. So there needs to be some sort of cooperation here. Now, Overall energy for the subconscious is the Ace of Pentacles. You want a new start. I need to, let me use this deck to clarify this Three of Pentacles, and I gotta go. Your phone died? You're gonna have to go back because I can't stop. I'm already still in the energy. You're gonna have to rewind. Someone, Timestamp Institute, you will watch it back? Okay, no problem. What is this Three of Pentacles? What is this Three of Pentacles? So the Three of Pentacles is about putting in the work to work on this relationship. Okay, that's what's going to give you the outcome you want. Your problem is you keep going into hermit mode, or you keep ghosting him, or you keep pulling away. That's not what is called for here. This is your man. You're going to need to put in this effort and show him, because whatever you're not doing, the other bitch runs and does it. Whenever you ignore him, block him, this bitch shows up like, here I am. So if you are occupying all his time, he won't have time. Does that make sense? Do y'all understand where I'm coming from with that? That is your man. So don't ever feel some type of way about being about your man. If you are in a relationship, long-term relationship, and you have children, and somebody is threatening that relationship, why are you pulling back? Why are you pulling back and taking the back seat? Why? So they're saying that there needs to be equal give and take, Six of Pentacles, in order to have the stability you want. What you're doing is you're letting this situation stress you out, and you're so ready to end it, instead of you doing which is contra. I forgot what I was trying to say. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Is contradicting what you want. This is what you want. But if you want a new beginning, why do you keep trying to end the connection or keep ghosting? So if you want it to last and you want the stability, you're needing to reciprocate. You're needing to bring in balance. You're needing to put in the work. Okay? You're needing to cooperate. Three of Pentacles. This is about home, family. This is about a family. A family's at stake here. A whole freaking legacy is at stake. Why are you taking the back seat for the next bitch spot? No. She don't get to take your spot. 1070, Moniece. But you're going to have to catch me in the next live. I got to actually go. Don't let the next bitch take your spot. If there is something that you want and you know you have an established relationship with this person, you are needing to show this person that you are in the race instead of letting the next bitch take over. Because a lot of time we get wrapped up in, oh, he got other options. He got other options. Be the best option then. A lot of y'all not going to jive with that, but that's why y'all don't got the person that y'all want. All right? The moon. Face your fears. I'm going to say that again. A lot of y'all not going to jive with that. I don't want to be an option. I'm not going to compete. Fuck that. I just give up. Give up. You gave up. You gave up, so therefore you didn't get the prize. Who ever won anything by giving up? Can somebody tell me? If anybody could tell me what they won by giving up, then I'll take back everything I just said. Oh, there's a third party and this and this and that, and I just don't want to end. Then you didn't really want him. He didn't really want you then. That's the lesson that I've been learning. I've been telling God I want something, but I haven't been doing anything to show this person that I wanted him. I kept taking myself out the running. Certain things you do have to take yourself out when it goes against your highest good, like as far as integrity is concerned. But that don't mean that you can't communicate. That don't mean that you can't spend time with a person. Don't mean that you have to have sex with them. Showing your love and affection doesn't mean that you have to overgive. Balance. You're welcome, my love. Go back and watch it. I gotta go. Moniece, don't please come back. I'll be back in a few. Thank you, Moniece. You got somebody that you want to be with. You know this old ugly ass fuck boy got other people around him, blowing his head up. But you know he loves you. This is for the ones that know this person. Y'all make sure that you get this message. I'm not talking to all of y'all. But at the end of the day, why is this person in your life? Why does this person keep coming in? You'll know the difference. If you have a strong connection, twin flame soulmate connection with someone, and you know this person won't leave you alone, you can't leave them alone. But this person is going through lessons. What do you think the lesson is for you? Every time you ghost them, every time you're unable to express yourself, every time you're unable to put your foot down to speak up for yourself. The lesson is to speak up, be present. Have you ever heard the term be present in your relationship? How is a relationship going to work if your ass is not present? And this doesn't have to be about a third party. You could just be in a relationship with someone where you're not seeing eye to eye, but you're not being present because you're not communicating, because you're not reciprocating, because you're mad, because you couldn't get over what he did to you last week. Be present in your relationships. And if you are dealing with a third party situation and he got options and you're feeling like, damn, I don't know. A lot of times that whole I don't want to be competition is really just low self-esteem. It's really because you don't think you could win. Let's just keep it all the way 100%. It's because you didn't think you could win in the first place. And I'm speaking to myself too. It's because you didn't feel like you were good enough. I'm speaking to myself too. Water element, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let go of the burden and the fear of what's because that's what's holding you back. Overthinking, thinking the worst, the fears, the past, what happened. You're needing to make some sort of decision. This is a lot of cards. I don't want to pull all these cards. Okay. But anyways, anywho's, I'll be back. No problem. Just give me a message for myself. All right. Thank you guys for your donations. Thank you guys for trusting in me. I'll see you guys in a few. Give me about an hour or two so I could because I got work to do, but I do need to come back in. I'm gonna title this. This is gonna be the full moon in Aries video. Please share, please like, please subscribe. Okay. See you guys next time.